Okay, guys, we are live. So for those listening at home, welcome to the Dungeon Musings YouTube channel. My name is Kevin Madison, and I will be your friendly castle keeper today. Because today we're carrying on with our ongoing campaign, playing a combination of two different excellent adventures. One is 2013's Legacy of the Crystal Shard. And then our campaign has also been incorporating bits from Wizards of the Coast, Icewind Dale Rime of the Frost Maiden, another terrific adventure published recently. I think 2020 it came out. We are playing this. We have been playing with Advanced Dungeons & Dragons 2nd Edition, but we have recently made the switch over to Trollord Games' outstanding Castles and Crusades for our ongoing game. And with me today are the stars of the Legacy of the Crystal Shard campaign. I'll go the order I've got you guys on the screen here. Why don't you tell us who you are, who you're playing, and what level are you currently? First up, we have Dave, our resident armor smith and Greyhawk's OKS tank, Dave.
Oh, yeah. Hey, everybody, I'm Dave. I'm playing Lex Wiltshire, who is an 8th level ranger of my league and has some hit points, apparently.
Nice. Next up is Andrew.
Hello, I'm Andrew, and I'm learning to swallow for the first time in my life. I'm playing Kola Hammerstone, a dwarven priest, Allegor priest of Clangin and Silverbeard of the 8th level. I forget now all of it already. And I have decidedly fewer hit points.
Next up is Darren.
Yeah, Darren here. I'm playing Trin Stainport, who's a level 6 Gnoll thief, who's definitely got no hit points.
And last, but certainly not least, is John.
Everyone, I'm John. I'm playing Falkrel Hawkfriend. He's a half Sylvan elf cleric ranger of the 8th level, and he's got middling health points.
Okay, so let's bring ourselves over to the battle mat here, and we'll let you guys set the stage for Lex. Lex, I've put you over here, atop Violet. We're going to assume you're about 50 or we'll say you're about 100 feet in the air right now, and your allies are here. I'm assuming you've been flying Overwatch for our heroes. What do you see right here, Dave? The big orange thing?
Yeah.
That is a wall of fire. It has caused some difficulties for our heroes. And what you can see are several dead griffins on the screen as well. So, guys, what happened last time?
It's been a while.
A bunch of bullshit, Madison.
I just remember fireballs and dead griffins and anger.
Fireballs, dead griffins, and anger. Okay.
So before that, our heroes had decided to, if we can flash back maybe 2 sessions, you guys met up with some strangers, right?
Oh, yeah. Trin and Kola were going to fly back to Dwarven Valley, but then got distracted by seeing a group of traveling people. There were 4 people walking, 4 people being carried in litters. We flew in for a closer look. It looked like there had been some injured among them. We dropped down, and Kola went up to go talk with them. And basically very soon into the exchange and trying to administer some or get a sense of their medical conditions and such, warning bells started going off. It didn't feel right. Trin came down, and Kola made some bad excuse.
If I might just add to for the sake of
so there was a human-looking wizard person who was their it seemed to be their leader. There was another priest who we've also confirmed now worships a bad god that we don't like. I forget the name.
Umberly.
Umberly, yep. There's an orc with a wild boar with him. There's a fourth. There was a one with a bow.
Woman.
A woman with a bow.
Yep.
And then there were the 4 injured ones. There was, I think, 2 humans or 2 elves were among the injured. Another orc.
Yep.
And I think a human.
I think there was only 2 injured, actually. If I'm looking at the sheet, because there was 1 human who was injured. So there's 3 injured. A human who had the look of a traveler, an orc, and a was the orc injured?
Priest. Was it a priest?
I think it was only a priest and then the human who were injured. So it looked like
it was an orc because we couldn't work, or Cola couldn't work out.
Yeah, I remember that I couldn't
injured he
figure out exactly what was wrong with him because I'm not used to his physiology.
Yeah. Okay. So there was 3. Then there was an orc, and there was a human, and there was a priest, and that priest was a priest of Zuth, I believe, god of magic, or not magic, god of spellcasters.
So Kola made some pitiful excuse to go back to the Griffins to grab some herbs or something, but told Trin this doesn't look right.
It really was pathetic. I believe he just shouted it out, "My balls itch!"
And they were onto us from that point on. They started attacking us, so we took to the skies and tried to run away. We did manage to get away. After they kept shooting at us and throwing magic at us. We did note, and this was kind of key for our strategy about why we decided to do this stupid thing we're doing right now, was that we noticed that the magics that the spellcaster was throwing at us seemed to be like we were looking at things that Grim would throw out at our enemies, and we know that Grim, was capable of damaging quite a lot, and we were surprised that the magic that was being thrown against us by this guy seemed to be somewhat less powerful than that. Like, why would you not throw your best stuff out? Which led us to believe that perhaps he's a little tapped out because the party looks injured. So we went back.
Ditto for the I think that was your logic with the priest as well.
The priest as well. And so we went back to the Goliaths to let them know, that these people are here. They probably don't mean much good. Oh, sorry, backtrack. A lot happened, Dave. Sorry. They were also bringing this huge on another big sled, a huge covered thing about some sort of object that was covered. We couldn't see what it was. We had no idea what it was. We suspect it may be like black ice. We're not sure. So we told the Goliaths about this. The Goliaths aren't really in a position to do anything about it. So we decided, well, we can try to do something about it. And the time to act is now, because if this party is in fact injured and weary and tired and such, they're not going to get any weaker than they currently are. So we figured now might be a good time to try and ambush. We tried to time this so that we figured, given the direction they're heading, that we suspect that they're heading towards the Caves of Hunger to go down into the Netherese ruins. So we tried to put an ambush along the river where they would be fording. We found their camp. And we tried to sneak up, not so successfully. And then things went haywire. A whole bunch of fireballs hit us. And, we are where we are. Nearly dead. Griffins fried. And I think literally where we left off is Trin is, as you can see, near death. He's been down for a couple turns. And Kola is actively he's in the act of putting his things on the ground to indicate he's looking like he's going to surrender.
Falco just killed the orcish warrior who had a dire.
Oh yeah. The orc is dead. Thank God.
Yeah,
that's one problem gone, I guess. So yeah. Oh, and the wall, like this orange line here, that is literally a firewall. That's active still. And yeah.
Okay.
Welcome to the party.
So, Dave, any questions?
Don't blame me if you want to go golfing or something instead right now.
Guys, having an internet connection. This is Lex's chance to come screaming out of the sun. Well, I mean, it's dark, but let's see. All right. So then, guys, as is the case with every session of Castles Crusades for us, I'll start with rolling your luck. So go ahead and roll your luck, and then add that to your blue bar. Nice, Falkroll.
Apparently, the game's like, this is your last chance, boy.
All right. Get my counting down here.
Look up what the hell's Cola got? His okay, right. His is the.
So, Kev, I was just looking at my attributes. They didn't have primary, secondary, tertiary assigned.
Oh, geez.
Oh no, because I've got the your handout on there.
Yeah, so it's
for
green.
That. You can tick them off if you like. Like it won't do anything to the character sheet.
Oh, okay.
But
I was
there
going
you
to say
go.
it's green. Is
This is
green
weird.
primary?
Oh, that's Falkroll.
or-
Hold on, that's Falkroll. Where are you? Yeah, green is primary, amber is secondary, and red is tertiary.
Okay.
I had
Mike.
tried to update my luck, and the token's not updating.
We had this on Wednesday too. Try refreshing your actual browser. It's a
Yeah,
little
because
funny
it
thing.
is showing as refreshing on my end.
It's weird.
I don't know why that's the
so
case.
My best is a +4.
Yeah, your luck.
Yeah, there it is.
1d6 plus
Yeah,
three.
Oh, tokens look
Lex,
different
your
now.
luck is 1d3 plus, so 1d6 plus 3.
Yeah.
So 1d, yeah. Perfect. Okay. And oh, John, I may need you to hit refresh one more time. I've got you as a spinning circle. I had your camera a moment ago, but okay. So then I got I just lost Dave. Oh, Dave's back, and John's back. Perfect. Excellent. Okay, so then, guys, everyone has their luck. Dave, I've got you at 100 feet up only because you, I imagine you were sort of flying out of sight. I think there is about at this altitude, there's probably a, low-hanging cloud cover at about, let's say, just at 100. So you're sort of riding the cusp of that. Able to either fly up or fly down as need be. And let me just get you the speed of your...
See you guys. We'll play with your next characters in about half an hour.
See you after Karajan. Okay, so your Griffin has a movement of 80 feet when it flies. 80. That's only important because remember you can jog or run in this, so you can do a double movement or triple movement as a run. Okay, so then guys, let's do our next round. So everyone decide what you're doing with your round. Let's hear. Do we have Falco? Are you casting any spells? I got someone who might be able to see you.
Yes.
Okay.
Do I have a direction, Kev?
What do you mean?
Am I flying back towards the group? Am I flying south?
Oh,
or-
yeah. I mean, I'm not
50%.
super concerned with. Yeah, I'm assuming you've seen what's kind of has gone wrong here. You guys thought that this was going to be a minor thing. You were worried. We'll assume that you were, flying kind of back up, thinking that in the event that anyone tries to escape or whatever else, you could track him down. And then suddenly, fireball, firewall. So you're, kind of coming down as fast as you possibly can to get to everyone. Okay, so let me check here. Oh, yes. What spell are you casting?
My signature spell, Healing Circle.
Circle, okay. And all right. So everyone's rolled. Let me put. I'll just put everyone on one here.
Wow, that's terrible.
Okay.
Wait, what now?
Why is that?
At least Trin's.
Oh.
Is that a new roll? 10?
No, I haven't rolled.
These are leftovers from last time.
Oh.
Okay, there's ass leg. Okay, so Trin, I think you are unconscious. So everyone else can click on their token and click on initiative. Oh, except for Lex, like who has already.
I got rid of the one for you guys, so you can roll high.
Okay. All right. Okay, now I think does anyone have any speed stuff in this? I can't remember.
I have a dagger speed, but it doesn't help if I'm flying.
Not so much, no.
I've got a halberd, but I'm not wielding it at the moment.
No, I think he means like with Tanev, how I can add to my initiative
that's
count. Yeah.
Yeah, which I think is how I've modeled all the things in this as well. Yeah, like halberd of speed gives +2 to initiative. Okay, so then it is Falco. You're actually going to be up before the enemies because you have a higher dex.
Oh, good, because I can't. So casting a spell is pretty much my entire turn.
Yeah, can't move in this game.
And which sucks because I'd run up and cast a lesser spell, but I am within 20 feet, so we're doing a burst of healing.
Okay.
Hopefully this will get Trin awake. 7 hit points back to everyone.
Okay. So then. Let's see here. I'm going to. Okay, so then on the enemy's turn, we have a healing thing going off.
With the healing, does it work
Where does
from
the healing come
0
from?
or the minus?
Oh, he is not
-2.
for Ulax.
About for Trin.
No, I'm wondering about where the healing's coming off in the enemy camp. Who's casting it?
I don't think you can see yet because they're behind a what do you call it? A
Little cliff?
yeah, a little cliff thing. So that is okay, and then
Cola, did you heal?
Oh,
I think Darren-
nope. I have not added my.
And Darren was asking about his healing.
Yeah, I didn't know if it went from 0 or if you take the. You still have to work through the minuses.
okay. Oof.
I'm not sure how it works.
I think in Castles Crusades we die at -10, but
So,
Yeah, so
there
if
is
I get
going to be
7
another
back,
air burst.
Does that mean 5 or?
Yeah, you add on for I believe in so let's look it up. Get you the benefit of this. I believe you heal up from negative.
So,
So you'll be at 5. If you're at -2, you'll be at 5.
Yeah, I'll put 5. I'll try and find it.
Healing is on page 224. With most magical healing, the character's hit points can only be returned to 0, after which healing proceeds normally. This is when you're at -1 to -6.
Am I right in thinking I made some sort of death save last time?
Yeah, here we go. And then, yeah, you did, yeah. The cure...
rolled a-
Yeah, so there's an example they give on 224. Cure is for 8 hit points, but the knight is only brought up to 0 hit points. However, healing can proceed as normal afterwards. So your first heal effect brings you up to 0, and then you can start being healed from 0 onward. So you'll be at 0 hit points right now, Trin.
Yeah, we was trying to work out, because I think I got a crit, didn't I, when I was rolling the death save, and we was trying to work out if it
Oh, yeah, if there was any...
if it give us, and we said no, it doesn't give you like 1 hit point or anything like some games do.
yeah,
I
when you're
didn't know
rolling...
if I don't know if it.
I think that might have been... was that this game, or was that PF2?
Well, I was thinking that, but I don't remember.
Because I know you
going,
did death saves in PF2, but...
Yeah, but I don't remember.
and you were only at
going
minus-
down to 0.
1, so you weren't...
No, okay. I'll just put it at 0 for now.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
fine.
because I don't think there are death saves in this game.
No, that's well. Wasn't sure.
But it is. I kill characters in so many games. It's just harder to keep track.
I think it was the War Story. So it was Legacy of the Shard, but the War Story.
Okay.
That's what it was.
All right, so then, guys, we have an airburst of another fireball.
Hopefully he's just aiming for me and Cola this time.
He actually is, just because he won't, because of the radius of it, he's not going to be able to get Trin, but he's getting D2. So would Falkril and Cola, would you give us saves versus DC 12? This is deck save. So I think a success for Falkril. Nice roll. And then Cola. A 9. Yeah, that's 2. Okay. So then, let's see here.
It's against the 12. I need 3 luck to make that a success.
No. It's 12 plus whatever your challenge base is.
So there's no way.
No,
there's no way.
Yeah, so that's why I didn't bother doing the math for you.
And he's gonna get fried here. Those things hit hard.
Anna says that's bullshit.
You had to kill Cola.
And this is coming from the down below. It's on the south.
Yeah, so you see the guy who looks kind of like a wizard there, named Asleg? Right there?
Okay, yeah.
What has happened is he's gestured with his staff once again, and this little bead goes flying up through the trees and then explodes above where Falkril and Cola are. Falkril, you'll take full damage. Cola, you'll take half.
You got that backwards.
Backwards.
The other way around, yeah.
Yeah. How about...
God.
Yeah.
Bye, Cola.
We just go ahead and do this.
So you're reduced to, well...
Actually, wait. How do the rules work in this game? Whereas if you take more damage than your maximum HP in one hit, are you just dead?
I think you're just dead. However, because of a feature... that of a bargain that you have yet to learn of, you can put yourself stabilized at minus 9.
Oh.
And then Falkril, you took 27 damage from that.
Yep, I did.
Okay, then it is... So Cola is unconscious now. Lex, what are you doing? You've seen this go on.
Flying directly towards my friends.
Okay. So you could go a maximum of, with a run, you could go 240 feet.
Well, the idea is to... so how big are the Griffin's claws? Can they grab more than one person? Or...
Yep.
So, in order for Violet to fly, carrying 2, would I have to jump off?
I think Violet would still be able to fly. It's just that her speed may be affected.
Okay. So basically, Lex is flying in towards the group and tells Violet to grab the wounded and get away. And he's going to jump off and try to lead Falkril away from these guys.
Okay. So why don't we do this? Let's have...
So I'm going to do a map.
Let's have you do a dex check. Yeah, and then you're also coming down by, a certain angle. So I think you'll be able to get down and grab. Violet can grab Cola and Trin and have them in her claws.
Yeah. Can I jump off a little earlier?
Yep, where do you want to jump off?
Like right about here?
Yep, just give us a dex check. Dex save, let's say. DC, let's say 6, and I think dex is favored for you.
Well, it's listed on my sheet as a secondary.
Oh, it's secondary, right. Okay, so then it would be
I'm not sure how...
17? So give us a dex save against DC 17. Close one. So yeah, you tumble to the ground, and Violet is down there. Okay, so then... Guys, that is the end of round 1 for today. We're on to round 2. Everyone decide what you're doing with your round. Is anyone casting spells? No?
I don't know if I have spells.
I don't think you do have spells, no.
No,
Falcroll, no? I guess it's only if it's a Falcroll's the only one who...
I do have spells, but nothing that'll actually help in this particular instance.
Okay, so no spells. All right, then we just need to... okay, everyone go ahead and click on your token, then click on initiative, please. And if you are incapacitated, you can just put yourself down as a U.
Oh, man.
Okay, oh. All right, so we got, you're on... unconscious. All right, so then first up will be... Why is it doing it that way? Oh, maybe because I've had the character selected, that's why. Weird. All right, so Falcarol, you are up first. What are you doing?
Okay. Does the griffin have them solidly in her grasp?
Yes.
Since he's airlocked 2 fireballs in our general direction, I'm going to try to get away from that angle.
Okay.
I'm going to try and book it as fast as I can to the northwest.
Okay.
And as I go by, I'm going to shout it go, go, go.
Okay, add Lex.
At the griffin.
Oh, okay.
Because I know what's coming.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do a double move and scream at her to run.
Okay. Then it is... You know what? Let's do this. Let's let Dave roll for Violet's initiative. He's not on her anymore, so give us a 1d10 roll. Let's see if it comes in.
No!
Who the
If
hell are you?
only
Don't tell
we
me
were
what to do.
playing AD&D.
How is it that I've rolled 2 1s and a 2 for initiative?
Oh my god.
I think roll 20 is no, I think barbecued griffin is the state of the game.
Barbecued griffin.
At least you'll give them cover
barbecue.
from the next blast.
At least, the Cola and Trin have complete protection from whatever may be coming here.
I hope he runs out of charges on that stupid staff.
Would you, let's see here. Charges in this for stabs start at 50.
Oh, that's amazing. I hate it. I want a staff.
So, though there may be a reason why he didn't resort to that initially when he was facing you guys. Now, Dave, I'm just checking the Griffin's hit dice. I think it's 7. Because that tells us what the bonus for saves is. 7 hit dice, and physical saves are favored, which means it's a 12 plus, so you need a 1d20 plus 7 against a 24.
No pressure.
Oh, yeah, that's right, against 24, yeah.
1d20 plus 7?
1d20 plus 7 against a 24. Oh, mama.
Can we give luck to the thing?
No.
Everybody's luck goes to the griffin.
Bye-bye, Griffin.
Your allies are just cast down into the dirt as you are shocked to see Violet blown apart by a detonating fireball. Then, on their turn...
Thankfully, we hadn't been that high in the air yet.
Yeah.
Bodies just...
Okay, yeah, so let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. And... Okay, we can see Lex then. Lex, what's your... Oh, I got your character sheet right here. 18 is your AC. All right, so... This comes out and draws a...
Yeah, I'm still populating my character sheet. So.
Oh, sure. Yeah, so you guys, I may have gushed about it last night, but they've implemented a feature where you can upload PDFs now. and you can read the PDFs in your what do you call it, in game. And it actually loads at a reasonable rate of speed too. I was on a wireless network, not a like LinkedIn like I am here, or a cable here, and fuck, it's pretty awesome. Really good resolution on it too. We'll see what that does to the memory that you have access to, because that eats into your memory for images and shit like that too. But pretty awesome. Okay. And it's you upload the PDFs at this point. It's not linked to Drive-Thru RPG yet, but I understand that's going to be the plan going forward. So there are 2 shots at you, Lex, from that archer who just came around the corner, and both of them miss you.
Okay.
Okay. Then it is Lex's turn. What are you doing, Lex?
Besides crying for my Griffin and my friends, because I'm guessing Violet had them under her because of her claws.
Yeah, and like what you can picture is that they were dropped and landed safely in the snow as Violet's form kind of crumpled and landed and rolled forward.
Oh, okay. So she's not laying on top of them.
No, she hasn't crushed them. That would be...
Yet.
Technically, it wasn't me who killed him. It was Dave's pet.
Right. Yes. I only have a 13 strength. I can't carry them.
You can carry one of them for sure. Like 15 is above average, right? Like 10 is like, you know, someone who's at a relatively reasonable level of fitness and whatnot.
I'm gonna return fire.
Okay.
And I've got a skill that allows me to move and shoot.
Yeah.
Combat, or no, skirmisher.
Skirmisher. Yeah.
Full movement around and make range attack. Oh, but I suffer -2 AC. Otherwise, it's half move and range attack.
Otherwise, it's half move and range attack. Yeah. Remember, you get +1 to hit because of your sharpshooter, or your long hunter. I'm sorry, +1 to hit for everything within your standard range, and the longbow's got a huge range on it.
Okay, so I'm gonna try and hit this dude.
Yeah. Go ahead.
And oh shoot, my weapons aren't in. Basic to attack is 8.
Did I not load your weapons in there?
No.
What the what?
Composite longbow.
Oh, sorry about that, Dave. Jeez, I thought that I...
Okay. I'll just throw my bow in here. I do 1d8 and a +3 damage.
And you can shoot multiple times if you want to.
Yes, you can take the option to fire more than once. It is...
-2 for
-2 for
shots,
2 shots, -4 for 3, and -8 for 4.
Okay, I'll shoot twice.
Okay.
Is there a... Do I put that in the modifier or something?
I'll subtract it from whatever you've... Yeah.
Okay,
I don't think the
so-
sheet prompts for any modifiers. Okay, so that one is a miss, unfortunately. Second one?
I don't know if I have all my bonuses in. I just have I put the...
Let's see.
Yeah.
+8.
He's missing his strength or dex mod or whichever.
Yeah, you're missing your dex mod on it. So that should be 3 more. That should be an 18 -2 is to a 16. And I think that is a miss. And the damage on your composite longbow is 1d8 +3.
Okay.
Okay. And then go ahead with your... Actually, and that should be 17 because it's where you also get a +1 for the range thing. But go ahead and make your second attack.
Should I put that in a miscellaneous mod, maybe?
No, because it's only within the first... That's a situational thing.
Okay, situational. Right.
Yeah, that's not always... Oh, fuck.
Well, he does have luck points. He could.
Oh, you do have luck
spend them.
points. Yeah. It would cost you... So that in total would be a... Wait, does that have the +3 in it now? Because that's a worse shot. The first shot would have been your better one. You actually only would have needed 1 more to get a hit.
Oh, yeah, let's spend the 1 luck then.
Okay. Then what you see is as the arrow goes in, it seemingly, in the last seconds of about to hit him, it seems to suddenly slow to a near stop and then drop down. There is some kind of arcane barrier around him protecting him.
Oh yeah, he's got that damn spell on him.
I thought you were just role-playing really well, John. I'm not telling him. Okay, so guys, that brings us to the end of the round.
And then just half your move, right?
Half your move, that's right. Although in your case, no, your full move because you're because of skirmisher.
Okay, so that's,
If you choose to, hold on, half move or you, no, and actually you have to move before you attack in this game.
oh, you can move before.
You actually have to. You can't once you make your attack, that ends your round.
Ah, okay. So then I should be over here.
Can't. I mean, you got range on both of them, and the terrain is sort of moving up in that direction anyway, so you'll still have line of sight towards this dude.
So we have high ground.
You have a little bit of an angle up to your visibility. You have no tactical advantage here. Okay, so, and visibility does not really help when the guys talk, arrows are being responded to with fireballs. So, guys.
I have the high ground as like, back off.
Exactly. Okay, so that is the end of round 2, guys. We're on round 3. Everyone make your decision of what you're doing this round. And by everyone, I mean Falco and Lex. So your allies have fallen in the ground. You have anything to block line of sight here, guys? Because that is a thing that is causing issues.
So are these big blue trees able to block line of sight?
If you can get behind them, you certainly could.
Okay. And
I think if you were also, if you had something to knock some of the snow free from it, all that falling snow likely would provide a distraction for at least one round.
I have a really bad idea.
Right now, that's the only kind.
All right, so then everyone click on your token. John, are you casting a spell?
No, but I'm about to do something stupid.
Love it. All right, so then everyone go ahead and make your roll.
Okay. Yeah. I'm just looking at my sheet trying to figure out what skills I have.
Okay.
Hopefully it gets less than an 8.
Are any of these guys vampires? No?
No, sadly not.
I think I'm okay with that.
No, I do more damage to vampires. It would be okay if they were vampires.
Fair.
All right. I'm going to click on my token. And
You do have your Cloak of Arachnidia on.
Not going to help.
And your...
Oh, he's got a web spell.
But don't I have to...
Yeah, bare feet, I think. I don't know if you do this game, actually. Okay.
Cloak of Arachnidia.
And then Lexi, give us an initiative check here.
Yeah. I don't see the cloak on my sheet. That's why. So
I didn't add any of the things that are on your. They're on the PDF, not on the characters, just like the other one, the Night Below characters. You have a second page.
I mean, like even on my character PDF doesn't show. I don't see the.
No, not the. That's a handout. That's only one page. It's one of the 2 pages. You need to snag the one that I loaded to.
Okay. Yeah, I know what you're saying.
What you've got on it, there you got your crossbow or your composite bow, your Cloak of Arachnidia, you got Balroggar the Dancing Sword, Dagger of Speed, your Snowcat Ragged Armor, which once per hour may flare out sparks to light something. You got an Emerald Frog, an Ioun Stone, and a Bottle of Containment that has a Potion of Sobriety, a Filter of Love, and Oil of Phosphorus in it at present.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Just using the Cloak of Arachnidia.
Click on your character and then roll initiative.
Okay, I'm just asking if it requires that, letting you know I'm casting. If I'm using
it does not. No. The only reason I need to know about spells, if you're casting an actual spell, and I've got someone who might be able to do something, that's the only time I need to know that.
Okay, because then they can counterspell.
Exactly. They can't necessarily counterspell because they can't technically change their action. But what? They can't change an action to interrupt you if they lose initiative. But what they can do is, choose to change what they're doing and act at the end of the round.
Yeah. Okay. I got it.
All right. So let's see here. We've got really wants to put those U's in a random spot. So our heroes. The villains are going first. And 3.
That decision has been changed for the round because
I think Kev wants to cancel this campaign and start.
No, that's what I was accused of last time. I love CNC and I love these characters. Nat 20 and a 19. My dice, however, they do not enjoy these characters apparently. Dave, I need you to give us a save. Your best stat, so I think it might be your wisdom or your strength.
My wisdom and strength are mediocre.
But no, but your CB is a 10 with those, though.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, the prime. Like, you could use it. So even though you're like, for instance, like the total number you'd be starting with, your strength or your wisdom is a 9 as your base once you factor your bonus in. Whereas with your dex or your con, it starts at an 11. So you're actually a little bit better with those things because of they're your primes. So would you give us a strength save against a oh boy, against a DC of what is her level? It's not that high. So this would be a DC of 16. Nice. Yep. Excellent. Okay. So just max damage from this one, not a critical hit. So you take 11 points of damage from the first shot. Lex.
Oh, yeah, Dave, crits are bad. Crits are really bad.
Yeah. Actually, I think he might have been the first one to suffer a crit since we switched over. I think didn't Droon get his knee busted because of that?
That's right. Yeah.
Or was it Calidor who almost had his head chopped off?
That was Calidor. Yeah.
That was Calidor. Okay.
Yeah. Druin also had his knee or his hip busted.
Yeah.
By a crit.
Okay. So it's 9 points of damage from the second hit. So 2 expert shots. They've tracked where you are. Oh, damn. But boy, that's Drew who got the resistant damage. I was thinking but I think Lex resists damage, like not in this
I
one.
would love to.
Okay. And then 1, 2, 3. He's moving back over here. As are they. Okay. Then it is Falcarol's turn.
The spellcaster has moved out of sight.
He has.
Well, I was still planning on attacking, but now the bead of fireball is not my target anymore.
You can't really do that.
I was going to try nonetheless.
Yeah. No.
That's why I said it was stupid. I'm going to try and go for that archer.
Okay, go ahead.
2 shots at her.
Go ahead.
And I think my long hunter gives me still within first range. So we'll go 2 shots.
Okay. So that's is that with the -2?
No.
Okay, so it's 22. That's a hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. And damage.
Nice.
Then second shot. Whew,
Yeah, solid hit.
that was a 19.
Go ahead and roll. Oh, it's close to a crit too. All right, nice. So you've returned fire. She regrets
Stop shooting my friends, you bastards!
having come up here. All right, then it is Lex's turn. What are you doing, Lex?
I was going to cast web out of the cloak of Arachnidia.
Yeah.
I don't know what the range. It's just per the web spell.
Yeah, just per the web spell.
Sorry, I should have looked this up.
And, oh, it's okay. We can all learn together here.
Well, no, just on I think on my previous character.
Yep, web's on page 196. Has a range of 50 feet. So your character would have known that, even if you didn't look it up. Is there something else that you would have done?
I would have just shot then and return.
Yep.
Retreated and shot.
Yep, go right ahead.
So I would have moved.
Okay.
I was also trying to get closer to the. It's too far.
Okay.
And then fire the bow at the one who shot me.
Go right ahead. That is a miss.
Weak sauce.
Yeah, that's a 4 you rolled though. So let's see what shot number 2 does. Oh my God!
How much luck do you need to kill this thing?
So
donate some.
to hit her, you would need just 2 luck.
I would give you 2 luck.
Okay.
I have 2 luck. I'll use 2 luck.
Okay, and go ahead and roll damage. Schwack. Oh man, look at this. She's just hanging on by a thread. All right, then that brings us to the end of the round, and we're on to round 4. Okay. So everyone decide. John, no spells? Actually, I can't see you, so I don't need to know. I don't need to know nothing.
Let's see. Do I want to cast a spell?
Okay. And
Sorry, I'm just resetting roll 20 because clearly it's broken.
okay. There we go.
No spell.
I'm good. Okay, so then guys, go ahead and roll when you are ready.
Click.
Oh, thanks, Helheim. That was very generous. Thank you very much. Okay. So, there we are, guys. They are up first. So, she is sprinting. And will rejoin her allies. Let me see here. 1, 2. Okay, way behind the firewall. And I'm just going to move. They are out of sight now. So let me just put them in the GM's layer. Okay, and then Lex, what are you doing?
Can you change your action? Or is it,
You can use act at the end of the round then.
Okay, I'll go at the end of the round.
Going around. Falcro, what are you doing?
My action is not changed because when they started moving, I was like, I'm going to go down here and grab Cola by the back of his armor and start dragging him away.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Would you give us a quick wisdom check, Falcro?
Sure.
Okay. Cola, what weapon did you have in your hand when you went down?
Oh,
I think it was your axe, wasn't it?
probably the Axe of Clangeddon.
So the axe is, you can see that on the ground, Falcro.
Okay. Instead of grabbing him, I'll grab the axe and then,
Okay.
yeah. And
And
then
then
next turn, I'll drag him away.
Okay. Lex, what are you doing?
Lex was going to shoot, but he realizes that this is the better play. So same thing.
Okay.
Run up and grab Trin.
So likewise, and Trin, I think you had your bow in your hand, right? When you went down?
Yeah, I probably would have done that.
Let's
that
see if Trin's last action before he went down was attack with the Staff of Striking. So the Staff of Striking is on the ground.
Ah, okay. Oh yeah, because the orc was coming in.
Yeah.
Okay, so then I'll
So that would be right around here because he was facing
Yeah.
the dwarf or the orc near
so
the.
then I get to Trin, I see the staff, I stow my bow. That's my action.
Okay. Okay. Then that is the end of.
And I'll say, Trin staff.
Okay.
How strong is my falcon?
Just remember, guys, that the heat from this thing radiates out. I think it's like 20 feet.
Yeah.
So you do want to stay like 20 feet away from that wall of fire.
Okay. But hopefully it won't damage me getting
And
to Trin.
like as far as how strong, I think you're. It might be able to drag the Staff of Striking. It wouldn't be able to lift it, I don't think.
Gotcha. I'd rather keep him away from the fireballs, though.
Yeah, because the wall of fire, it radiates at least, so 2d4 points of damage within 10 feet, 1d4 points of damage to those within 10 and 20. So it radiates heat and damage out 20 feet. This thing is probably smoldering at this point.
And the staff is big?
The
Nice.
The
Is-
staff of striking
is which?
is big, heavy? Like,
It's a quarterstaff. So the Falcarol's hawk, it can't lift it up and just fly away with it. But it can drag it away. That's
oh, okay. I was going to say, but Lex can just go and grab it.
Lex can easily go grab it. Yeah, you are stronger
Like,
than like a
I mean, it sounded
5-pound bird.
I thought maybe-
Yes.
I thought maybe Trin's carrying around this, like, a Jotun staff or something. Like, it's like this giant monstrous staff. Oh.
No, those damn bird bones of assholes. Okay, so then, Lex, you've extracted your bow, or are you running over to grab the staff?
No, I ran to Trin, noticed the staff, but I used all my moves.
Okay, next round,
He's
guys.
25.
Everyone decide what you're doing with your round, and then click
Oh, I've moved
on
30, not 25. Okay.
initiative here. Okay. Oh, you can't see me any longer. Trust me when I say I'm filling out the sheet anyway. Okay.
Generating more villains.
Yeah. I got a whole book of NPCs I'm ready to use here. Okay, so Falcrill's rolled. Just Lex. There we go. Okay. That's undying. That didn't quite work. Falcrill, what are you doing?
Stowing my bow and using that free hand to grab Cole and starting to drag him away.
Okay. All right. So I think I'll let you move about 30 feet.
Okay.
Okay. And then Lex, what are you doing?
That way.
Sprinting for the staff.
Okay.
I don't. Can I run? Grab the staff and run back, or is that too much?
Give us an agility check. Or save. Oh.
No.
Oh, and it's not a prime. Right. I keep thinking you're. Okay, so what you need then, Dave, is you would need a. I was just thinking 3 is the difficulty. So you need 4 luck to make that a success.
I'll give you 2.
Okay, then I'll use 2 of my own.
Okay. So yeah, you go racing over, grab it, and then you can start sprinting back. You could feel like this is the first time you've gotten close enough to that wall of fire, and it's just like it's standing with your face, 2 feet away from a campfire, even at this distance.
Get to the staff, 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, and I'm back at Trin with his staff.
Yep.
To end my turn.
Okay. Then the foes do something. Oop. How about you switch off the fucking pointer, Madison? Jeez.
No,
Okay.
he was measuring.
Yeah, and mysterious measuring. All right. Then, guys, it is on to round 6.
Do I notice Trin's state? Do I have any idea if Trin is still alive?
He seems to be still alive, yeah. He touches his nose. He's wet nose still. Okay. Everyone, I rolled initiative for my bad guys. No, they can't see anybody, so if you're casting spells, I don't need to know about it. Falco's on a 6.
Trying to see if I have a healing potion.
Sure. I just need to quickly look up the stats for a small purple worm. Because they're unleashing their bag of holding now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've had our. Well, no, I guess we didn't. But I've certainly had my fill of large snake-like things in this game for a little while.
The Remo rats.
Burrowing creatures? Kev's got to watch Tremors again, and then we'll get more burrowing.
I mean, I feel like Wednesday night we're going to get plenty of that as it is.
And
Did you
when you're underground, they're all around you.
Mm-hmm.
Did you email me Lex's sheet?
I think it is in Discord.
Discord.
Let's see here. Let me see if I've loaded in there.
Discord is still opening, so. I normally don't have it running while I'm on Roll20 because it is a memory.
Yeah, Lex
log.
Wiltshire is June 26th. If you roll up a little bit, I got a Dave Axe on it already too.
Yeah.
Sweet. Okay, so then, what? You're just pulling up your sheet first.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I don't want to know what's new in Discord. Discord spam.
Okay. Yeah, it was your Falcro, your save versus common sense for the wisdom check there. Yeah.
Well, it's been a
To
session
remind, yeah, because I don't want to have to be the one to be like, did anyone pick up the weapons?
Well, at this point, you need to get a locking gauntlet, so you don't got to worry about that anymore.
Yeah.
Just unconscious, still in my hand.
Basically, just get toddler leashes on all your stuff.
Exactly.
So you can drag it behind you. Okay, you got Dave?
Yeah, I just saved it to desktop.
Nice.
And cracking her open.
Okay.
Okay, so according to my actual character sheet, with stuff. Potion to cure light wounds, 2. Can we make that 1?
Yep. So you would need to take an action to root it out. It's not... Well, the potions cure light wounds, I'm assuming, are at a readied kind of position.
they're in,
So,
like,
so you could
belt
do it as your action this round. You could draw it and apply it.
Okay.
I think heals. Is it 1d8 plus 1 or is it 1d8? It's 1d8.
1d8.
I think this is more old school in its curing.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1d8.
Way too many
Does not,
boxes.
Okay.
does not keep up with the damage of a fireball. So
Yeah, no.
No. But if I can get Trin to move on its own at some point.
Okay.
All right.
Great. So then it is Falkrolls. Oh, Lex, did you roll initiative yet?
Did I roll?
Not this round. You haven't.
No, I did not. Okay, so
Okay.
click the button. Now that I know I have a...
There you
what I'm
go.
doing.
Okay. So I think you guys are tied for dexterity. Don't you both have 18? No, you're actually up first, Lex. You're faster. You got a 18.
I'm down to 15 index.
Are you?
That's what it says on my sheet.
just dex drained by something.
I don't know.
Did I not update your character sheet at all? Hold on here.
This is not meant as shade, but like Dave hasn't been around
13,
in CNC
18.
long enough to have some sort of effects on Lex.
18, 13, 14. No, you should be 18, Dave. Sorry.
Okay.
There you go. I got to fix it
So,
for
yeah,
you.
I have an 18 dex. Haha, look at me, 18 dex. I need
Handy
a
for a
Yeah, I don't think
ranger.
I must not have loaded your character sheet in because your armor class isn't right either.
Farron's okayest ranger. Yeah, here we come. I'm gonna force feed poor Trin a healing potion.
Okay.
Come on, buddy. Gotta get up.
So if applying medicine is any experience, you're going to open up Trin's mouth. You're going to put it right in the back of his throat and then hold his mouth shut.
Yeah.
Okay.
Swallow.
That's
Swallow.
Swallow. Rub his throat. Okay. Good boy. So 7. You got 7 hit points back, and you are at 0, so you're healing up now.
Oh,
Okay.
thank you.
Then Falcro, what are you doing?
Falkroll, he dragged Cola 30 feet with him and he lets him slump to the ground and he starts casting his spells like, "Get up, you heavy bastard!" and casts Cure serious wounds on him.
You're serious, okay?
I don't trust a D8 to get him all the way back
No.
up, so.
Okay. Nice. Okay, so
Whoa.
Cola, you're at 0 now. So, then it is the bad
Oh,
guy's
probably
turn.
should have wasted the D8 to get him to 0.
She wouldn't have got you to 0.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
-9 to +8. Chances of getting 0? Not at all.
Well, no, I'm not at +8.
No. But if you're at -9 and a healing push or healing cheer light only does 8, chances of getting 0 are.
Oh,
not
sorry.
at all.
Yeah.
Non-existent, yeah.
I'm need
Saturday
one.
morning math.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
That's what these are for.
Then, so they do something on their end, and guys, that's the end of round 6. We're on to round 7.
Trin, are you there?
I'm with you.
I got your staff. Get up and run, damn it.
So, nat 1 initiative.
Oh,
Everyone
Over
click
here
on the
waiting for him
token,
to stand up like, "Get up!"
and I have good news, guys.
can we roll 3 nat 1s? Oh, no.
That one. Trin has hit snooze on his resurrection. Just give me
Give him
another
a chance. He's just getting up.
All right, so that is everyone. Then, Lex, you were up for. Oh, did I roll? Yeah, I did roll initiative. Oh no, I didn't this round. Okay.
So I see Trin, like, eyes open or, like, stirring. He's at least...
He's groggy, but he's
Okay.
with us.
I'm not leaving him there. Can I drag him even though he's kind of awake?
Yeah. If he's on the ground, you can grab him. Your strength is,
Okay.
is decent enough.
All right.
And you also see that fire, that wall of fire, has shimmered and disappeared.
Okay. I don't know how far can I drag him?
Let's say, we'll count you as encumbered. So just assume that your speed is like 20 less.
20 less?
Yeah.
So 10?
Yes. To calculate, so that'll be like 10 feet for a full move, 20 for a jog, and 30 for a run.
I scrambled away with Cola. That's why I went so far.
So I'll get him to there. He's beside me. I can't
Okay.
move his character.
Okay. So there we go. Go. Okay. Then
And I'm telling him, get up and run, damn it.
something you hear something. There's a strange kind of like almost like a whip crack of magic. Wood. Let's see here. Who might know this? Falcarol. Why don't you give us an intelligence check against a DC of, I think, 9. Oof. So how much do you need to get that to a success? Oh, man, it's your tertiary. So that's a 27 you need. That's 13. So you could spend... Oh, you get no hero points.
Yeah, we haven't gotten any this session.
Okay. I'll take it up with the Castle Keeper. Then it is... that was their turn. Trin,
I think I'd rather not know what's happening.
you were unceremoniously being dragged away.
He's quite happy about that at this stage.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he's going to start moving under his own steam, and
Trin and... Let's let Trin and Lex make a roll, too. Your roll's going to be even higher. So intelligence check against for you...
That 20s are 4.
Yeah, let's set it as a... I'll make it 3 harder, so it's a 10.
okay.
Trin, what is your
You say
intelligence?
and Lex as well? Because I've got it.
And Lex, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
it's
mine's
28.
tertiary.
Oh, that's
Tertiary.
actually only 4 off.
Mine.
For a success. Trin, for you. You want to spend 4 luck?
Prin,
Yeah.
you can have
Yeah.
you can have 2 of mine, and then you only need to use 2 of yours. It's not like Cola's not really using it right now, anyway.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I'll do that. Thanks.
So, Trin, I'm trying to think what the frame of reference is here. I think that you have... you've been exposed at some point to... who would have known this? Who would have done this around you? Maybe it's just that you've traded with some powerful wizard who was out on the, you and your kind traded with some powerful wizard on the outskirts of the 10 towns. And you witnessed them use their sorcerous arts to just vanish and travel across a vast distance to open a passageway between vast leagues and cross them in an instant. That's the sound you just heard again.
And in my experience, would it have been just a single person, or would it be like a group?
This, you're not sure. I don't think that. What you know is it sounds exactly like the spell that you have, you've witnessed an evil sorcerer make use of before.
And would I know that as sort of teleport? Would that be a term that I would?
That is a cruder way of putting it. I don't think you would know it at that, but I mean, you could. What they've done is, I guess, from Trin's perspective, what's the gist of what he just heard?
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll say to the group then. That sounded like something I've heard and seen before. Powerful wizards travelled many, long distance. They disappear and reappear somewhere else, a long distance away. I might be wrong, but that's what it sounded like.
Okay. You have your action. What do you do?
I'm gonna move back and draw my bow just in case.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, you have to
any of them are
stand, I
still
guess. So you're not really going to be able to move any
Oh, I
further.
haven't got up yet. Okay.
Yeah. So you get
Yeah,
up and you
well,
grab your bow.
Yeah, instinctively.
Falcarol, what are you doing?
Well, since Cola did not wake up from the spell, I know mechanically he's at 0 hit points. Falkroll thinks he's dead, so he's dumping another spell into him just because he's like, "Wake up, you dumb bastard!" My last 3rd level spell slot.
Trin, Lex was holding your staff. I don't know if that changes what you did. But
No, that's cool.
Okay. So
you, sir.
11 hit points back, Cola.
Thank you.
Hopefully, I see his chest rising.
All right. Then that is the end of the round, guys. We're on to round 8. So everyone decide what you're doing with your round.
Offer the axe back to Cola and say, "Run!"
Nice roll. Falcro, well done. Okay. All right. 8. Good job. Nice job, Lex. Holy smokes. Okay. So, Lex, you're up first. What are you doing?
he like looks to Trin. It's like, "Here you have staff." He stabs it into the snow and grabs his bow. I'm like,
Okay. Falcro?
and then
I'm gonna like help Cola do his feet and then try to drag him with me a bit further away.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go 20 feet over this way.
Well, again, like you're dragging him, so you know, like I know your character's strong, but if you pulled him to your feet and drag him along 20 feet, imagine trying to help someone to their feet, but also move them at you know, a decent clip. They're going to fall down again.
Okay, maybe 10 feet then.
Yeah. Okay.
And I'm very short. I can't move very quick to begin with.
That's why I'm dragging you. Dragging you to your feet.
Why aren't you
literally.
standing? Stop fucking pulling me, dick. All
Put
right.
your feet under you.
Cola, what are you doing?
Having just woken up, I'm kind of disoriented. I'm being dragged. I take the axe back from Falcarol and I guess I focus on putting it away, like putting it into its holster for now. Because
Cola, what color were your eyes again?
I don't
Your brown eyes?
know. I think so.
So, Falcarol, when Cola turns to you and tries to, like, you know, well, I mean, because he's dragged you, you are standing now, Cola, stumbling technically. When he turns towards you, like, let me go, you can see his eyes have become gray. So he almost has like a cataract look to his eyes at this point.
Oh.
Worry about it later. Run.
I guess, well, oh, I can't. Oh, man. Okay. I'll swap out my remove curse spell for my signature Cure Serious on myself.
Okay.
That's because 11 is not comfortable.
Yep.
You know, with gray eyes, it'd be a lot easier to find black eyes if it ever gets back in it.
What? What's this gray eyes? What are you talking about?
Black eyes.
you see that?
Okay.
Well,
He
no.
probably doesn't know his eyes are gray.
3d8.
Okay. And then Trin, what are you doing? 7.
Jesus.
Yeah, I'll start to move to the rest of the group. I'm looking for somewhere to hide over in these trees.
Okay.
30. I'll move. I'll sort of jog over.
Okay.
Oh, I've got to pick up my staff though, so
So just move half your movement. Grab your. Well, I mean, it's readying a staff that's been stuck in the ground, so that's all. I'll let you move your full move.
yeah, I'll just move
Okay.
once.
That is the end of round, guys. We're on to round 9. Everyone decide what you're doing. Click on your token and go ahead and roll initiative. Why am I rolling? Okay.
It matters. I'm casting a spell.
Okay. I cannot see with any. Falcro and Lex are intent on acting together.
Well, Rangers, you know, we're on the same wavelength.
Yep.
It's like nothing.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
Oh, Cola, can you roll initiative just while you're?
Right, because I keep forgetting it doesn't affect my initiative.
No.
That is a good point. Click and where the hell's it there?
Okay, nice.
Wow.
All right, so then, actually, Cola should be... There we go. Lex, you're up first. What are you doing?
Lex is just going to move and hold a shot in his bow.
Okay. All right. And then Falcro.
One more time. Last 4th level spell, Healing Circle.
Okay. Fortunately, Lex has moved out of it.
Yeah, I wanted to move closer, but you know.
Yeah.
He's always gone his own way.
Okay. So once again, Trin, Cola, and Falcro each heal 13. Cola, what are you doing?
I'm gonna. Well, I'm more sturdy on my feet, and I'm gonna start moving away here.
You have not taken your axe back from Falcro, from what I can recall.
I said last.
Yeah, I thought.
Did you say you took it back
putting
last
it in a
round?
holster.
Okay,
Yeah.
no, forgive me.
Yeah.
I missed it. I missed it.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it's in my holster. I'm currently carrying. I'm just carrying them. I'm not holding any weapon right now.
You took it from Falco. You probably can't holster it at the same
Exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Oh, I see.
But that's
Well,
okay.
then
You got a
I'll
free
holster it
hand.
now.
You still have a free hand, I think. So.
Yeah.
Okay. So
now.
you got an axe in your hand. What are you doing? Sorry.
Holstering the weapon.
Okay.
And GTFOing.
Okay. And then Trin.
I'm going to take a few seconds just to sniff at the air to see if I can smell any sort of sign of these.
Roasted Griffin.
Roasted Griffin.
Yeah.
That's probably getting that.
So you would have to get if what you're intending on doing is sniffing around. Remember, your scent has a fairly limited range. Let's see
I don't know what
here.
the range is on it. Oh no, he's limited. Yeah, it's only 30 foot. Yeah, nah, that won't assist then. No, I'm going to go for cover.
Yeah, 60 feet upwind, even 60 feet. So if what you want to do is sniff what's going on around that camp, you will need to get a little closer.
No, I'll head into the trees.
Okay. So we can. You guys may have noticed I'm not rolling initiative for anyone any longer. What are your heroes' intent on doing here? Is everyone just trying to flee, like, get the hell out of here, or what?
I'm booking it. I'm out of here.
I want to circle back when we have a more stable position, but getting away and staying out of fireball range is ideal.
Okay.
Yeah, I think if we give it a little bit of time, from what Trin heard, he would be interested in super stealthy, trying to sneak up to that cliff, but from a further away to.
So it looks like Trin is not actually retreating. The others seem to be fleeing. Is Trin joining them, or are you trying to like find a place to hide and then you're going to sneak in?
Dax wasn't fleeing either. He just went behind the tree to get cover, and then he's like trying to scope out the situation, figure out.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to tell Falcor.
Trent said that something about them magically moving, departing, or going somewhere else. So I'm not sure if maybe they're.
Sure. So let's say Cola and Falcro, you'll retreat back to a distance of about 200 feet off of the map here, while Trin and Lex, hold down the fort here. If you have any other spells or any other things you wish to do, you can feel free to cast those. You will have the opportunity. And Lex and Trin, you are watching and listening, and you hear nothing coming from down there.
Yeah. My thoughts is if they can get away like that, they can bring forces back like that.
True. But if they can disappear with magic, they can reappear who knows where. Maybe they're...
And Falcor doesn't have an inherent knowledge of that spell like a normal wizard would, so he doesn't know the limitations on it. So,
yeah.
I don't know if that's a fair assessment.
But he's not an arcane caster.
Well, the thing is, he's also an inhabitant of this world. If they were capable of teleporting away and coming back with reinforcements, what do you think their first action would have been?
I don't know.
Teleport away.
Like, if they had the capacity to do that, why would they not have done that immediately? Why would they have done it before you got here? Why would they not have done that as soon as they were injured?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
those are reasonable
they-
inferences and questions to be asking yourself.
The only reason I'm not trying to bring player knowledge into it because I know with teleport they have to have a fairly good.
No, but you're
familiarity with the
missing
area.
you're missing the point here. If they have the ability, if your character thinks, oh my gosh, they might have the ability to teleport and come back, why didn't they do that already? Why wouldn't they have done that when they were first?
They wouldn't have
before you
crawled
met
through
them?
the winter with their when they're injured on sleds.
Yeah.
If they didn't have to, if
Yeah.
they had access to that much powerful magic, they would have solved their own problems long time
And
ago.
maybe that was a last resort. Like one of them we almost killed in a round with arrows. Maybe they're like, oh shit, maybe we need to get out of here.
You killed 2 of their number already.
Yeah.
And that's what I mean, John. It's just that like you're missing the point of the world for your focus on the spell stuff, because your character would know. Like setting aside whatever player knowledge you have of the spells, your character would know if they have the capacity to teleport away and teleport back. Why on earth didn't they do that before you ever met them?
Yeah, I suppose you're correct. Okay.
Lex looks over to Trin's direction, gets his attention, and goes,
Yeah, I'm basically planning to sort of sneak over to this woods to try and get a line of sight on the camp,
Okay.
that's kind of what he's thinking too. So he's like,
but it will be going super cautiously slow.
Sure. There is the body of the orc that still sits near where where Falkrel felled him, and you only
Where was
dropped
that?
1, didn't you? You didn't drop 2.
no, we almost dropped the archer.
Yeah, that's
but
right. She ran. Okay.
Where's the orc?
The orc is right near where the log is.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Around there
So you
somewhere.
get over there, and what you can see, Trin, you're going to have to sort of hang over to the edge a little bit to get a real view of it. The crude lean-tos that they have set up are still there, as are the 2 sleds.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering if the casual. Well,
There's no sign of the 2 people who were on the sleds, nor is there any sign of any of the others. However, remember the last time you looked in on here too, you couldn't see them because of some kind of magical effect.
yeah, I'll gesture for Lex to sort of come over to where I am so he can see what I can see, and potentially between us we can
I shall go this way.
have a closer look.
Doggerel is still skittish for some reason.
Well, a couple fireballs will do that to you.
Well, I'm thinking adrenaline, dead griffins, fireballs,
Yeah.
mages that can go invisible and move around unseen. He's like, is this a trick? I think this is a trick.
Yeah. So what would you do then? What special abilities do you have that may try and account for that? There was one that you did successfully use at some point. It was either you or Trin. Because remember, invisibility, it makes you unseen, but
Footprints and smells. And,
that's precisely how Trin noticed it in the first place.
Yeah, he's
So
now
that-
he's trying to get downwind now to see if he can sniff them out.
Yeah. Oh, and I had I had a comment from someone from the last session too, asking about like, well, why didn't I make stealth rolls for the NPCs and stuff like that? And the reason is they're not players. The only thing this game is focused on, the only thing the game cares about, is what the players are doing. So the players, when they choose to, or the player characters, when they choose to listen for something, then we make a test. This game is about our heroes doing awesome things, not about me sitting back and rolling random stealth checks for NPCs that may not ever come into play. So,
Right.
I'm going to go see what I can find out on this orc body. Just
sure.
down here.
Okay. And he is, hold on here. Let me tell you what he's got on him.
Poor Wayne, no TPK today.
Well, we did kill all the griffins.
Yeah.
So it's a TGK.
Griffin kill. get one more level, I might be able to raise dead.
All right.
I don't know that we need an undead griffin to ride.
Didn't say undead, raise dead.
Hey, can you do that?
I would be honor bound to kill it, but I'm pretty sure you could if you made a zombie griffin.
Well, I don't know. Trin and I might be okay with zombie griffins.
Well, isn't mine and your favorite enemies undead? I don't think we would be.
Oh yeah, right. Sorry, forgot. It's been a little while. My favorite enemy. I'd have to kill my griffin.
Okay.
Now, a vampiric griffin.
So this guy has, wrong thing here. Hold on. He has a couple of
magic ball.
Well, I mean, you don't have an ability to detect magic, right? So,
I'm just hoping. Oh, like that spell on that wizard guy. We figured out that it's normal arrows don't do anything to him.
Yeah, I noticed that.
It took me a couple shots before I figured that out.
I imagine we can talk about this after when we're closer together.
yeah. Okay.
We're just shouting at each other.
So yeah, he's got a scale mail on. There's a shield strapped to his back, a massive mace in his hand, and then there's some. Looks like he's got some gear on him too, but you'll have to, take time to look through that stuff. For the other heroes who are not just scavenging, what are you guys doing? Lex and Trin.
Yeah, I'm planning to sort of circle round using the trees as much as possible and just cautiously approaching the camp, but sniffing at the air every time he sort of moves in case.
So there's a combination as you're moving in. You guys can move yourself right up to the camp because you won't see anything. You see some tracks around as you're making your way up. Some older, some more recent. The older ones the more recent ones head off in this direction. You can almost see, like, when you guys arrived and you made too much noise, they seem to immediately head this way and then wind their way through the thicket here to wind their way back, and that seems to be how they got their vantage on you. There's a smell of, like, a weird... You recognize it because I imagine, your scent is, or your sense of scent of smell is much stronger than, humans or an elves or a dwarfs. The smell of that arcane energy discharging to transport them, it's even more distinctive than the sound. So you can sniff, and it's clearly that there's been some kind of magical effect that's gone off here. But what you can see is there's those two sleds stacked up with crates. They have remained. The wind is kind of catching one of the flaps. Let me switch over our music here. I don't need our...
These are the heavy sort of laden sledges.
So we're bandits now? We're like waylaying travelers and taking their goods?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure this was one of those wizards of...
Arcane Brotherhood?
Yes, that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The
left that out.
Cult of Umberlee has a strong presence in Luskan, and the priests of Azuth, you could see why the god of wizards may ally themselves, or a follower of that may ally themselves with a powerful wizard of the Arcane Brotherhood as well. So, Trin, if you make your way over, you throw it back, there are some crates here.
Lex is just going to go to the edge of the trees while Trin's watching, and he's like watching south and southwest to...
Okay. So those of you on top, what are you... A little time has passed here. What are you planning on doing?
Well, yeah, I was mostly just keeping watch while Falcarol took a look at the orc.
The orc is dead, if that's what your concern is.
No.
No, for Falcarol. I'm just trying to, apart from...
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was just keeping a lookout and just, just in case they're hiding somewhere. Cola's a little bit paranoid, but...
Yeah.
I guess I'll tap him on the shoulder, don't think there's anything here. We should go join the others.
Falcon nods, kind of look dejected because his birds are dead. He nearly lost everybody else, and he stands up slowly and trudges towards the lower part to get around.
Okay. So then, Trin, do you crack open the crate?
That is.
The crates
Yeah,
are
I
packed
mean,
to travel, and there is a chest in here as well.
Is there any sort of symbols or anything on the side of the chest?
There
or-
are markings of some kind. What you know is like the you know the ones with naked flesh, basically the elves, the dwarves, the humans, all those ones who live in the 10 towns, the ones who can't properly survive on the tundra. They sometimes mark stuff as their property, and there's markings on these crates. You don't have a frame of reference for what the seller or whatnot might be, but perhaps your Lex, who they're from those communities, he may have some insight into it.
Okay, well, I'll lift one of the crates off and try and open it.
Okay. You open it up, and in the crate, I think Cola and Falco, you're coming up about it in time when this is happening. Cola, would you give us a wisdom save, please?
Happy to.
See, I think yours is a 10.
Oh. That was not a good roll.
I think you're going to want to either... Oh, you don't have any hero points.
I don't have any hero points and not enough luck.
Well, the luck you need, because, wisdom is a prime for you, so...
Yes,
it
true.
would only be... I think you'd need to give us... That's probably good enough, actually. I think that's a 5 is... But what you do is you stop suddenly as you see Trin crack the crate open, because it is full of black ice.
Oh, yeah. 100%. And I would respect your decision either way, but I would humbly suggest Cola, of all the people here, would immediately I stop. Shut that lid.
Okay.
Shut it.
When you guys look over at Cola, you can see his eyes. Falco, you're the only one who really noticed the gray shift. His eyes are now, his iris and the pupil are jet black.
Reach over, grab him, and pull him away even further.
So Trin, you've seen this stuff out only in the last, since the start of winter. This has begun to appear amongst some of the Nolish tribes as well. But there's a whole case of this here.
I still don't really know what it is, do I? Has anyone
Not really,
explained
no.
it to us?
No.
I've told you the story before, but this might be the first time you see it. You may not be making that connection.
Yeah, it sounds like, Andrew, tell me if I got this wrong, but it sounds like Cola screams at it as if he's angrier than you've seen him, I think.
Yeah, this is a combination of anger, fear, and I almost instinctively said, Darren, give me an insight check. But I guess it's fair. You get a sense of there's a mix of anger, fear, but the fear is not just fear of the thing of the item in the box.
Yeah,
it's a fear of a loss of self-control.
Which
is what you're getting. Imagine, well, for all intents and for use a real world example. Imagine putting an alcoholic in front of a bottle of wine.
Yeah.
And Falco knows a little bit more about that with his brush with that abomination beneath the caves of hunger.
Yeah.
Okay. So he'll just drop the lid, and he'll just look around like he's just been told off, for doing something.
I hope high rolls are good.
Okay. So, what you guys, as you're looking, Trin, there are, in total, there are about 10 crates of this between the two sleds. The sleds are almost completely full of this stuff.
How do we destroy this?
There is also a chest.
How do we destroy these crates of black ice? Do we know of a crevasse or something nearby that we can dump these in?
No, where we're located is not far from the river near the. Remember the upside down tower?
I don't know if a river's deep enough.
Is that
Do we know what
you
this
do?
does? Do we know what this does to animals?
You can throw it in the river, and it was found by the most unlikeliest of creatures.
It's how we get Arctic piranha.
That's how you get yourself a Smeagol. You want a Smeagol? Huh?
Eagle.
As long as not golem.
So is that what you try and do with this stuff? Destroy it? Or
Well, I don't.
hide it?
From what I know,
That's
destroying
the-
it is very difficult.
Yeah, you're not
Yeah,
going to be
we
able
just-
to destroy that.
Trin, we've buried some. We've thrown some in a bottom of a lake. It's
Very
we
deep.
want to keep it from getting into people's hands because of its ability to
And
corrupt.
can no one use it to an advantage other than evil?
The advantages that we can use are not worth the price we pay.
Corrupted cola. Lex
And
puts his
I'm
Lex goes
staying
over,
like
puts his hand on Cola's shoulder.
What also,
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm
it
staying
caused
way
a
over
civil
here.
war among the dwarves.
yeah, this foul substance nearly destroyed my people.
Where were they taking it? We need to look for like any kind of journals or something that they might have left behind in their haste to leave.
What about that chest? That might have some things in there, maybe possessions. Who knows?
Yeah, I'll
The
carry,
second chest?
I'll carry the chest. Well, these were crates. All these.
Oh, the crates. Sorry. Okay.
Yeah.
Be wary of chests. If these were mages, they might have protected their stuff with magic.
Well, I'll take it away from the crates so no one has to go near the crates. Trin's getting the feeling that everyone's super anxious about this black ice stuff. So,
That would be an understatement.
What are the sleds pulled by? People?
yeah, they were pulling.
Actually, yeah, I forget. I don't even remember what pack animals they had that were carrying.
They
sleds.
had none. They were
No, they
dragging
were
it
pulling them,
themselves.
yeah.
Sorry, they were so tired.
So if we go to pull these, could I try to hide our tracks through the snow so that they don't know where we went?
It would be very, very, very difficult to do so with.
Yeah, because these are going to be pushing really.
It's how we found them. We found their tracks.
Like, it's not impossible. You could, in theory, just move at a very, very, very slow pace and have someone sort of shoveling stuff
Yeah,
over.
true. We used to have the ability to mask our tracks as other animal tracks, but Cola, something happened to Cola, and he went away for a while and came back, and the mud ring was gone. So, yeah, one day we'll find out what happened.
I got to go watch some episodes, apparently.
Oh yeah, Cola has died and returned,
Yeah.
or something, or he disappeared and returned. I
Cola
don't
has
know,
a
but-
new weapon now. He has his hair is completely silver, and now his eyes have that grayish cast to them.
Oh yeah, because I had the Axe of Laudiger before, and not a great pairing with a dwarven priest to be carrying Laudiger's weapons.
No.
That's now an Axe of Clangeddon.
Okay, I could have told you that a lot of your thing was back, but okay.
Oh yeah, I just didn't listen.
So, Trin, you brought that that chest over.
Yeah.
Do you wish to? And the chest itself is it's actually quite long. It's the kind of thing like you could picture a treasured, polearm perhaps, or a treasured bow of some kind might be stored. But from the sound within, there's also sounds like there's coins in there. So
Can I, after advice from Falkle, can I check it for some sort of traps?
Absolutely, you can. Wait, let's see here. I love when you get to use your rogue skills.
Oh, that's right. We do have a rogue in the party. I was just looking and seeing, can Rangers do this? I'm like, I don't think my traps aren't that kind of
Not
traps.
well. Let's
not
open
that
this
great,
thing.
is it? I
Okay,
can
hold on.
try.
Let's see here. All right, so
Yeah, I can-
your traps is your intelligence.
You can do simple
just
wilderness
your
tracks.
tertiary, unfortunately.
Yeah. I've got it on a sheet for a roll. I don't know.
It's a secret thing. Yeah. So as far as you can tell, there are no traps on here.
Okay.
So then it's just a matter. It is locked, however, and you have not located a key.
Yeah, the orc. You didn't find anything on the orc, did you?
Nothing of use. I
No
didn't
key.
I didn't dig through his personal belongings, just making sure he was dead. And yeah.
Yeah. We will go through the full list of what's on there, John. It's just with, I didn't think your character was going to be itemizing all the gear. If he was,
he's mechanically going through the motions until his adrenaline drops.
Sure.
So.
But yeah, if you want a key. Okay. It doesn't seem to be trapped, from what I can see.
Okay.
So he's going to try and pry it open with his dagger.
Go ahead and give us your open lock as a dexterity check, please. And this will be
Backing
against
away from fireball
DC
distance.
5.
Let's see if this does that work.
That does, because challenge base is a 10. That is a success. You get your things out. Very, his oversized paws move a little, quite nimbly and quickly, and you hear a ka-chuk as it unlocks. You open it up, there is, sitting atop, there is a leather folio. There is a very finely wrought, in its scabbard, two-handed sword sitting atop, a great sword sitting atop the everything that's in there on a little cradle. There is also an unusual-looking wand that seems to be made of glass. And there is a very beautiful looking, but cruel amulet that appears to be like a stylized kraken.
Isn't that like a holy symbol, is it?
It's not a holy symbol, not that you're aware of. I think you are aware, there are cults that are said to worship those things, but this specific symbol is not one of which you are aware. And in addition to that, once you guys tally up the total amount, 2,600 gold pieces in here.
Was there anything on the orc?
Scale mail, shield, mace. Didn't dig any deeper than that.
The other things that are on him, where is it here?
Sword.
There's a finely crafted mace, a spear that he threw at you that returned to his hand. You may remember. There appears to be some kind of potion. There is some kind of... he has a small satchel of about 400 gold pieces, and in there's also a stone of some kind that has some runes carved into it.
Are you writing all this down, John?
I am.
Otherwise, he has a dirk on him, his shield, and scale mail. The scale mail does not seem to be anything particularly special.
Lex will heft the dirk.
So in the chest, you said a great sword, a wand, and was there another item?
Great sword, a wand, that necklace or amulet.
That's right.
2,600 GP. And hold on, what's that at the bottom of there? Is that a hero point for everyone?
Dig deeper. There must be another one.
Check for a secret compartment.
Yeah. There's one.
All right. So yeah, what you also find, there's very little in the way of, I think, Trin, you're the... Oh, actually, we had a couple rangers in here too. These people are living extraordinarily rough right now. It's clear that they did not have a wilderness survival expert with them. They've done a terrible job of the small game that they were able to recover. You can see is kind of cooking over their fire. They did an awful job of treating it and skinning it and whatnot. So it's just like... Clearly, they found themselves in a position where they were way out in the woods or way out in the Icewind Dale with no one who knew how to properly survive out here.
Well, if they wouldn't have been so violent, maybe we could have helped them.
We did offer.
Now, here's the curious thing. I want you guys to think really hard about this. Did you see any dwarves among their number?
Did not.
Weird that the note then seems to have a dwarven name on it and is written in dwarven.
I'll take a look at that.
So,
Sure, it's not written with black ice ink, and then pass it over to him.
Well, maybe just hold it in front of me then.
so the gist of it, this is from a it is from a person named Asleg, a wizard, and it is addressed to a Dvergar matron. This, what the black ice, this was intended as a bribe for them to assist access to the fallen city. They also say that they hope that they will find this material helpful in their ongoing project.
Oh, great. I'll relate this, but well, we weren't wrong. They were heading to the Nithri's ruins, or rather to the caves. They were going to go meet our other friends, our Duergar friends, and give them this peace offering and a attempt to get in their favor. But it mentions this project, an ongoing project. I don't really love the idea of going back down there to find out what it is, but this is alarming.
Didn't they make off with all the black ice in the Dwarven Valley?
The dwarves told us that the Duergar had come and stolen. Was it all? I thought it was quite a bit, certainly. But I did.
All that stuff that you guys had collected and stored, all of it was stolen.
So the other question is, where did these people get this stash of it?
Well, there's a lot of it floating around the 10 towns right now.
Well, true. They could have just, yeah.
Where, do we even know where the Black Tower is, or didn't Cola or Falkrel have a dream of some tower where we think this stuff might be coming from?
Well, it's like an image of like fix it or the world gets frozen. Is
yeah. We definitely had a dream about that. And that was separate from the witch's domain.
It was related somehow, but
God, Andrew's memory.
We could still deliver for them.
Great.
We just won't give them the black ice. We'll dump the black ice in a crevasse, and we'll deliver insulting like 5 coppers or something like that to the Duergar. Leave it out for them, and maybe that'll piss them off, and they can go after it.
If you want to go back to the Caves of Hunger, be my guest. I'm done with that.
he has not fought the Remoraz. He might change his tune.
But yeah, this is
So the name of the dwarf who this is addressed to Grandolpha Musgart. Cola, you need not make a roll. This is clearly a Dvergar name. Now, we're well past our mid-session break, so why don't we all take a quick 5-minute break here, refresh our beverages, take our... Anna's running around like a maniac. She needs to go yell at someone. So we'll be back in 5 minutes, and then we'll see what you guys choose to do next. All right. So let me check and see something here. We're waiting for Dave and Andrew to come back. So close fight, guys.
Yeah.
It may not have
Fireballs are
felt
scary.
it, but you guys really did have them on the ropes.
I was worried about fireballs that can take out like majority of my health in one go.
Oh, it's
Ooh.
crazy. Yeah, like a 12th level fireball. You did make him chew up like 7 of them, though.
Yeah, me and Cola were whispering back and forth like Cola's like assuring Falcrel, I'm like 4 fireballs and they survive, make anybody run. I'm like, was it 4? Was it 5? I lost count.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, and listen, John, just to be clear too, I wasn't trying to jump down your throat about the whole like reading of like how teleporting back with things. I just wanted you to, like, your character's been thinking so tactically up until that point. I wanted to make sure you understood, like, well, obviously, if he could have done that, why wouldn't they have done that already? Right? So give yourself, because your character seemed like willing to face these guys right to the end anyway, so that would feel more in keeping with how you'd been playing him in the fight that far.
Yeah, that was more of we're going to die anyway, so I'm going to stick it out versus thinking tactically. Like Falcrel tries to be like non-emotional and stoic, but he's not. He's
Yeah.
he wouldn't be a cleric otherwise.
Okay. Then
My mind was stuck because like they need to know the area fairly well to get back here. So, but Falcrel doesn't know that.
No, and more to the point, like if they had, again, setting aside the particulars of the spell, if it's a capability they had, why on earth would they have been finding themselves dragging all this shit across the ice? And I guess maybe you got a bit of an answer now, don't you?
Mm-hmm. Now I was thinking maybe it was avarice or just full of themselves is why they didn't think they had to run right away, and like looking down on us kind of thing. But
How does magic work in CNC? Is it more like old school where you have to identify, or
Yes. Yeah.
yeah?
Yeah. Let's see here. Just checking something here. Yeah, this is our first batch of magic items, isn't it?
Yeah.
oh yeah,
Okay.
Well, you mean since we switched the rule set over?
I think so, yeah. In either campaign, right?
So identify is a first level wizard spell, but in the last 2 campaigns, didn't you, Kev, also have it as
Yeah, cleric spell as well.
cleric
Yeah. Yeah, so either can make use of that.
Wizards are too far and few between in our player base.
Really?
well for now that once you like 12th level you have that godlike power, they might not be. Hey John, what's your next character? Fireballer.
Well, you're not starting at the same level, right? You're starting at first level.
I know, but even a multi-class cleric wizard will jump through the hoops real quick.
All right, guys. So what do you intend to do next? You found there's that potion on the other guy. You collect their gear. Let's take a look at the big map, maybe, just so you can situate yourselves properly here. It is nighttime, or just starting at nighttime. Where are you, Falcrel? Here we go. Oh, Tom. Oh, Tom. We miss you, Tom.
Uh-huh.
That anti-fireball longsword would have been great right now.
What's with all these griffins on the sheet?
Yeah, oh, sorry. Sorry. All
What was
right.
that guy's name again? Ongir or whatever is wizard.
Aslig, yeah.
Aslig.
If Storr shows up, we roll him and take his griffin.
He's my new favorite enemy.
Yes. He's your new favorite enemy? That makes sense. That makes sense. All right, so this is where you guys find yourself right now. Now, let's quickly... anything that was on the griffins would have been destroyed by the fireballs.
Completely destroyed?
Sorry?
Completely destroyed?
Completely destroyed.
So that Jotun spear?
Oh yeah, shit.
Oh.
That's why I asked completely, because that thing was like magical, and
Yep.
they only got hit with one fireball.
Yep. So that's
Holy
destroyed.
shit.
What else? What else would have
So
been?
it is destroyed. Okay.
Yep. What else is on the Griffins? It's now
Basically
lost.
all my like camping gear.
It's
I
sort of
only have my
expected,
weapons,
you
my
know.
armor, and
It's like buying milk. Like, you know that your stuff is going to be around for a little bit, but it ain't going to be around for long. It's usually going to go off. Except instead of spoiling, yours just catch fire.
Yeah. That tends to happen with me, you know?
That's why
the only thing I
background
had on me
trust
was
issues.
my weapons, my armor, and of course my cloak, because
Yep.
I've learned I sleep with that damn thing now. We're not
Crag cloak, Crag cat cloak number 3.
I think the only thing that I wasn't carrying, or that I was carrying, that wasn't on the Griffin was a water skin. I think everything else had been listed on my Griffin, including the medical kit and the rope, snowshoes, climbing gloves, backpack. Would have all been strapped to Violet.
Okay.
So that makes it easier in filling out this character sheet.
I aim to please.
Look at that. I only have to add
Bleed.
one water skin, a whetstone, and some coin. All right.
There goes my Mountaineer's pack.
Okay.
My spare set of armor.
Is there a place on these sheets for coin, or do we just
I think it's
write
at the
that somewhere?
bottom of the sheets, maybe?
Yeah, there goes my dwarven armor that I've had forever.
Oh, no.
All of the gifts that we got from the theme?
I don't know where the coins go. The sheet... it would
don't
be
have
great
a-
if someone took a second pass at the CNC sheet. It's pretty good right now, but I think, you know, if this was as functional as, say, like the PF2 one was, amazing.
Awesome. Yeah. There's some good stuff on the sheet, but
Most definitely, yeah. And it's better than no sheet for sure. Okay, so...
no sheet. No sheet? Is that like a no sheet Sherlock?
Yeah. No sheet means I think we... it's rare that we will get a game to the table that doesn't have a Roll20 sheet nowadays. It's because it's really... It adds up more extra work to just run it.
Yeah.
All right, so how are we doing for supplies then?
None.
None.
Okay.
No food.
Yeah.
We ain't
All right.
got
I
nothing.
mean-
No tents, no sleeping bags.
Yeah, no
No.
winter blanket, no backpack, no bedroll.
The one advantage is that we're not like
Got my warm furs. That's it. What I'm wearing.
Cole's like, but guys, look at how much black ice we have, though.
yeah, I mean it's all right here. It could come in handy. I don't know about keeping you warm, but it'll warm your heart.
I can still walk on water if my island's stone.
The bright side is, I mean, we don't have any supplies. We thankfully are not completely out in the middle of nowhere.
We have
are
what's in
close
this
to the
camp.
river. Well, we have this camp, but I don't necessarily love the idea of sticking around in case they come back.
Oh no, we're taking the camp with us. That's our new supplies.
Okay, how are we carrying all of this stuff?
Well,
we have no mounts.
again, like what supplies are you taking with you? There's no.
Well,
Their crappy lean-tos are probably just going to fall apart when we walk away.
Yeah.
it's better than nothing.
Oh
but
yeah, that's
No,
true.
but you can't bring them
they-
with you. Like it's there. A lean-to has been built to
Oh.
be there, right? Like it's not a.
Well, they got some food on the fire, you know.
Yeah.
barely.
Oh yeah, that's stringy meat. Forget it.
I'll
No,
eat.
I'm just thinking like we're close to the river. We can follow the river back to Sky Tower Shelter. There's a higher likelihood of us finding herbs and perhaps some we can fish while there's ice.
Bola,
Yeah.
do you really want to bring cases of black ice to a settlement of any kind after what happened to the dwarfs?
Well, where else do you suppose
We
we
don't.
can't leave it here?
We take it somewhere and dump it. We can't take it. Taking it to to the Goliaths is akin to taking it to the dwarves. Somebody's going to get some, then it'll start a problem.
No, that's true. But where are we going to take it? That we could dump it in the river, but I don't know how deep this river is. Bringing it back to the Caves of Hunger is only bringing it where these people intended to take it anyway. So it's practically bringing it all the way to the Duergar's doorstep. There's Evermelt. We could try to lose it up there.
Way too far from the lakes. We are a lot closer to Evermelt.
Yeah, that's one thing. The only other option out here would be to try to get it lost in Evermelt, or go south. Just go like deeper into these mountains here, and try to find like somewhere here, for example, and just try to find a hole to hide this in, where no one's got any godly reason to go, and we just leave it there.
Wasn't there another cave that had trolls or something that we had cleaned out, but there was also a identifying altar at?
Yep.
The identifying altar was in the Caves of Hunger, I think.
Yeah, there was a second one though.
That was where we here.
Oh, here?
The upside down tower.
Well, that's a tower. No, what Dave's talking about is, you're right, there was a Cave of Trolls. I believe it was out around here, though. It was on your way to Evermelt, I think, that you encountered that.
I thought it was before the Sky Tower, before we met but I totally be wrong. It'd be a long time ago. But
oh, so yeah, I honestly don't remember. I don't remember the timing of that. So it could be, anywhere around here, I guess, then.
I thought it was somewhere out here, but
it could be, yeah.
I thought it was after the lake and before the Goliaths.
Yep. So it would have been, I mean, finding it again might be tricky. But you're absolutely right. There was an abandoned altar of Mistra there, the former goddess of magic.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
We got attacked by some trolls. We followed them back to their lair. We killed out the ones in the lair, and we found that altar. And it was. So I'm just thinking, it doesn't need to be that, but it needs to be something like that, where if we can't dump it in a lake or we can't put it somewhere no one can find it, we put it somewhere that isn't easy to access. And what do you think, Trin?
I mean, this is all new to me, this stuff. I don't know why you fear it so much. It's just stone.
Trin, would you give us a wisdom save, please?
I'm about to find out.
We fear it. We fear it for exactly this reason.
17. Okay. And Trin.
This is primary.
Yeah, this is prime. So you're wondering, and then you're asking what's the issue, and then you realize you've got a small chunk of it in your hand.
Yeah.
And you don't remember picking it up. Like when you closed the crate, when Cola freaked out as much as he did, you must have done your little sleight of hand thing and snagged a piece. You have resisted its pull, but I think you can recognize the pull of this substance.
Precious.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'll sort of chuck that back in the crate and slam the lid down. And okay, so where do we take
you
it?
understand what I'm telling you, boy?
Where was the artifact? That thing that you guys recovered
With Grim.
With which?
With Grim, the only one with the griffin left.
Hold on, Grim had it?
Didn't he?
Oh, this thing?
What?
The exploding
star?
thing?
Yeah. Grim has that. Okay.
That's no, guys.
What is that? I don't know.
That was with the Giants.
Didn't you recover it when you guys recovered all? Because remember, you did break in there and recover your stuff.
Yeah, we did.
Was it with Grim? Oh my God, we're bad.
Let's see here.
at keeping track of this shit.
Hey, Brandon, we need you to come back for one session and unload all the stuff that you don't want to.
Let's see, where's the gear? There we
I
go.
remember seeing that picture before, so
Party loot.
I think it's likely to be Grim.
The last time I remember it was we were way back almost in the 10 Towns area. We were about here or so.
Yeah, when it exploded and you guys were on the move to try and prevent Auro from locating where you were.
And then
I remember being, because it was
attacked us
Cola, I know, who was casting the spell on it.
Right. Yeah. That's how we lost the.
So if you guys remember Grim having it, that's fine. Then I'm fine with Grim having that still on him.
Or it's not on my sheet anywhere or in the party loots. So
That's one story element we don't have to worry about. It's gone.
well, like,
See, guys, just like we got this Jotun staff, we got this thing now. Like we're just checking off items on our to-do list.
breaking
left, right,
every
and
one of them.
Campaign solved. Not doing anything is also an option, right?
oh no, divine mandates and all.
So what is the plan then? Are you going to try and track down that troll cave, or are you going to?
Do you want to check the river, see how deep the river is, how wide the river is?
Yeah.
We're going to need a good
bit of
source
ice.
of water and food, so the river is a good place to fish and get that. So that'd probably be my first choice.
Yeah. Lex doesn't like it, but he admits
'Cause-
that's.
Until I rest, I can't create food for us.
Okay, so what do you guys wish to do here? If you want to try and set up camp, it would take about 2 hours to do that. Here.
Was it super early in the morning? Am I right in
I thought it was
saying that?
night because you guys were
Oh, was it
arriving
the other
just.
way?
Yeah, it was shortly after sundown.
I thought we'd sort of travelled through the night and it was super early. But perhaps it's the other end. Okay.
Can we nail the crate shut? Sleep on top of them? So
Yeah.
Cola and Trin don't.
I'm not sleeping anywhere near those things.
The tarpaulin could be used to create like a dry surface to sleep on and a what do you call it? A cover to protect from the weather.
Can we try and spruce up their lean-tos at least for the night?
Yeah, you guys are rangers, so you will have a much better job. It's these folks didn't know what they were doing. With either of you or with Trin, like you guys will be able to make a much better or do a much better job of this. Do you have any rations on you?
I need to go hunting.
No.
Okay.
I mean, all we've got is their little.
So it'll be an hour to find a spot, and then it's a random chance for prey to arrive. Each half hour. Are you guys going together, separately?
Is there any benefit to going together?
Multiple chances at the same thing, but you only get to roll for prey arriving once.
Go separately, I would think.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've got my bloodhound's ability to try and track down. Right?
So are 3 of you going out to try and hunt then?
Got no food.
And leave Cola with stashes of black ice.
Yeah, I was literally just about to say, hold on a second, guys.
He pulls a Scrooge McDuck, just digs a pit, puts all the black ice in it, and like, woohoo!
Of all the people to leave with the black ice, I'm probably the last one in this group that should be left alone with it.
I'll stay with
Besides,
you.
I should go get some herbs. Maybe find some more healing poultices and such. We can
Well,
use
remember,
those.
herbs, to collect herbs, that's an 8-hour process.
Oh, right. This is not okay. So either someone stays here with me to help guard this stuff,
I'll stay with you.
And
or
actually, if
I
Falco,
go
because it's
with
2
the
hours to
hunting
set
party.
up camp. So if Falco sticks behind, that does help. You can get Cola. You could help by trying to collect firewood,
Sure.
because that takes about a 2-hour period as well. So if
Yep.
you two are doing that, that means an hour. So then Alex and Trin.
Also, have we been making any well, did we actually do that thing where we were traveling slower to try to like get rid of our tracks? Because the weather hasn't like.
Well, you were flying when you got here, so you remember way back when you had griffins?
It's too soon. Too soon. No, I meant like we're not staying here in this camp, are we?
Well, I thought that's
moving.
precisely what you guys said.
Yes.
Okay. I'm sorry. I thought I argued against that.
It's night, and we went out traveling at night to try and find a new camp.
I mean, fine, but these assholes might come back and try to reclaim their black
Not
eyes.
back by now.
If they didn't come back already,
Yeah, we expect
up
them to
with
take a while.
I suppose. I mean, they probably have to.
And us staying here is probably the last thing they expect us to do.
Maybe.
at least till morning. And then we're out at the crack of dawn. We're out of here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Cola's collecting fire. Falcor's getting the camp ready. Falcor, would you give us a wisdom save, please? Wisdom check.
And do.
Fantastic. Honestly, with the materials that you've got and with what Cola's collected, this is going to be very close to sleeping in the comfort of at least Sky Tower shelter. With the available supplies and the fire that you're able to get going, it's going to be very, very comfortable.
Like they had everything they needed, but didn't know how to do it.
Yeah, exactly. So Trin, and then Lex, would you give us a wisdom check as well, too? Let's find how your hunting spot goes. Oh, there it is, 24. Holy shit. Yeah, it's really good. All right. Then, Wood, Trin, so first half hour, Lex and Trin, give us each a d20 roll, please. You want to roll 15 or higher.
Does Cola have wisdom as a prime too?
Do.
We're all primed wisdom.
Yeah, we're all prime wisdom characters.
Yeah.
What the chance is that?
I've got the strength prime.
Okay,
so
so nothing for... So Trin, nothing arriving. Oh, shit, that's random encounter.
hero point.
Okay. Let's see here. I guess you could spend a hero point to re-roll that. It's a d20.
Bring it back to camp. It's more food.
What if I get peritons though? That could be really bad.
Oh, yeah. It could be really...
I'm using a hero point.
Okay.
I had 3. Why did I only have 2?
Did you start it with 1?
Oh
No, he started with 2 today. He had 3 today. He spent
1.
1. You're back up to 3 because...
Yeah.
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 Oh, you've got him to. Yeah, you've got a couple extra.
My luck's not there because I.
Why? Oh, we each got one, and yet.
Yeah, luck doesn't transfer
Cola's-
tokens between screens. Cause
No. It's
So I'm just
listed
gonna
as
reroll.
1 there. It's just that the I need to refresh my
Nice.
browser.
Well, a good
should have
use
2
of a
bucks.
hero point. So what you
2 bucks.
find is a massive tundra elk come by. So, and I think I've got...
I'm gonna hunt him with a dagger. That's how confident I am.
Dagger of speed. What are you talking about?
Let's see here.
You stab it 10 times before it knows.
Oh, so we're running All Flesh Must Be Eaten later today, and I realized one of the reasons I really loved that game back in the day. You know how I name handouts, so they're just like they sound to me clever at the time, and I can never remember what they are. That's every chapter heading in every book published for All Flesh Must Be Eaten. It's always something you're like, okay, what is this chapter about? Okay, let's see here. Where?
How come I can't even click on my token?
You a measure or point?
I'm on the wrong button.
I've done that 5 times today.
Yeah, me as well. So I'm trying to find the illustration. Here we go. Because it is a really fucking cool illustration. So, it will be give us an attack roll, Lex, against an AC of 18. Look at that, nat 20.
Right through the eye.
I will let you down 2 of them. Now, would you give us a roll of 8d10 twice?
All hands on deck, stressing these things. Good thing we got multiples.
54. So you're going to have a total of 113 meals out of this thing.
We're going to need more firewood.
Need more people.
So with
Lex,
those things
burn.
down,
Like, I'm going to have to call for help to bring this stuff back.
I think you'll be able to drag them back. Like, it's not going to be. So you strip the carcasses,
Well, you'll dress it there and leave all of the guts and unedible food.
Exactly, and then also leave like spoor for predators to go after. Then you can drag this back. So this is a large one. It will take you 6 hours to strip this carcass, each of them.
Okay. Do we have like a signal to? I shoot up a signal flare to get Trin and everybody to come help.
Well, I think so. That's in your first half hour. You guys had not talked about how long you were going to be gone. Trin gets to roll for his second half hour.
Okay.
So give us a d20 roll. 12. Nothing that second half hour. So you've been gone for 2 hours. It was the plan to go 2 hours out, then come back and check, and then go out again if necessary. Or
And we
you
would have
stay
said,
out.
I'm going a little to the north.
Yeah, 2 hours seems reasonable.
Okay. So you guys
I'm
have.
gonna be right back.
You come back to the Cola's collected enough firewood for the evening. Falcrow's got a pretty great thing come up, and Lex drags back these 2 reindeer carcasses.
I figured Lex is about a half hour late because he's like drags one about 50 feet, then goes back and gets the other one, drags the other one 50 feet because these things are huge.
Oh yeah. Do you have rope?
Yeah, they run violet.
Okay.
Same.
Okay. So you drag this back after time. So Trin, you get back first, and what's the mood like as Lex drags back these 2, huge reindeer carcasses?
Yeah, I should run over and help him. Try and make out I helped, maybe.
Okay. So then to strip this will take you 6 hours, and then there's the question of preparing it. Cooking it only takes 2 hours, and then it's good for 3 days. If you intend to, drying the meat, you'd have to set up some kind of drying rack for it, and hope that it doesn't snow. You could smoke it. Takes 8 hours to smoke it. Then it becomes good for a week, and its bold flavor grants you a +2 to exhaustion saving throws.
I say we smoke it.
I say we move camp and smoke it.
I don't know if it'll keep that long.
True. Cola's not going to be happy about staying here another day.
Well, and the other thing is, if you're staying in camp, you're not making exhaustion rolls for travel because you're just fucking around camp.
Yeah.
I think we can do a quick prep of a few meals that'll last us a few days and just start smoking it just in case we need to book off. So do a little half and half. Not half and half, but...
Oh, like you're saying, cook a little bit so that we have something to eat today and tomorrow or whatever.
And if we need to like run off, and then we smoke the rest of it for the long term.
Okay.
Okay. And then maybe we have sentries up throughout the day.
You need 10 hours of with how many people you got? 10 hours of sleep.
I'm gonna volunteer Lex and Trin for that because me and Cola, once we need to get our spells back, but once we have those, we can pick it up again.
Well, no, you guys all have to take part in it. 10 hours is amongst all of you guys. You need 10 hours of sleep. Once you've completed the 10 hours of sleep, then you can prep your spells.
Well, yes.
Yeah.
What I mean, the spellcasters rest first, and then the other two do.
Right, but when you're on watch, you can't prep your spells.
I know.
So I'm saying that whole block is taken up of time. Doesn't matter what order you sleep in or whatnot. You're not going to be able to prep spells until that watch is completed.
Well,
Okay.
I'm trying to work in the smoking time too, because we got to get to that pretty quickly.
Well, that also takes it's 15 minutes per spell for prepping things. The smoking, I think Trin and Lex don't require any spells. So after the sleeping, if you guys spend the 6 hours, this would be like early dawn when you guys are coming in. And Dave, are you ready for it?
Welcome back, buddy.
Would you give us a D20 roll, please? Oh! Dave, we missed you!
Hero point. You got him.
Can't. This isn't something you're doing. This is just a random thing.
Oh, man. Weather?
Blizzard. Severe blizzard coming in, producing...
Guess we're not smoking it then.
10 plus inches of precipitation. No, you'll be able to smoke it. Like you've got the two big tarps. So I think like and you guys are rangers. Like if there's anyone else, I would think that there'd be really like it would be near impossible. But you guys are against a cliff face. You could build up a berm to try and keep the snow out. But it is going to be fucking miserable for the next thing. And if you get any questions about traveling, this would
Not
reduce.
happening.
Yeah, it reduces.
Hey, Andrew, welcome back. We decided to stay here for a day, and it's a blizzard. And
Arl's pissed.
Yeah, movement is reduced down to 10%.
But that's decided it for us. I mean, that's made it an easy decision.
Yeah.
It's
yeah,
cool.
yeah. We won't tell him. We won't tell Andrew we decided to stay. We'll tell a blizzard made us stay, so we're deciding.
Yeah. Exactly.
So one of the upsides for that, though, is the chance of. I need to make a quick check for random encounters.
It means hopefully they won't be coming back either.
Yeah, I mean the only things that go out in this weather are Yeti, and I mean those things are.
Hey, Yeti Tykes, all grown up. Welcome back.
And those lighters? No, what were they? The cold light walkers?
Oh yes, the cold light walkers are still out there too.
Why'd you remember?
All right. Yeah, you didn't do anything with that orc corpse, so that should be good. All right, so.
Damn. I do have Consecrate prepared. I could cast that.
Do you want to?
You should. I don't know.
Like your characters have been out traveling in here for months now. You're more than aware of what the impact of whether it's Alrol's presence or it's Akar Kessel or a combination of the two. The dead don't rest quiet out on the tundra, on the Icewind Dale.
Yeah, I will cast Consecrate.
Okay.
Because, yeah, no.
Okay.
It's going to get a 50-foot by 50-foot area, and it's going to last 16 hours.
Okay.
What does that do to black ice? You ever tried it?
No, but we're about to find out.
Okay. So you cast it, and I mean, there's no obvious effect on the black ice. So by the time you guys are wrapping up treating the meat or stripping the carcass, it is like the blizzard is well underway. But with getting the smoker set up, one tarp is being used for that, one is for this. You're grateful that you don't have to go out and collect firewood again until later. But you have sufficient to get you through at least through the 10 hours of resting, and tomorrow morning you will be able to, or tomorrow afternoon, I guess, you'll be able to do that. The evening, while it is deeply disturbing, there's the howling of wind. Hold on, do I have wind? I must have wind. Yeah, here we go.
Maybe there's a reason I can't pair that. But yeah, having this signature spell thing frees up a lot of my spell slots for not healing.
It's pretty awesome. I really like it. So, while there is the howling of the wind outside, and there is the ever-present threat of something coming out of the darkness, your watch period passes uneventfully. So, for today, we're going to say that you are... let's see here. So 6 a.m. It's about 4 in the afternoon right now when your day is starting. So, first thing you need is you will... If you want to take from those 113 meals, take 4 of those to cook just for breakfast. That'll take 2 hours. And let's say, so Cola, do you want to do cooking or do you want someone else to do it? Okay, Cola's doing the cooking. So,
okay.
Oh, Lord.
Falcor, how long do you need for your spells?
I was just figuring that out.
Oh, good point, actually. You know what? Cola might need that time for spells as well.
Lex can do it then.
Yeah, so either Lex or Trin, you could do 2 hours for cooking.
Yep.
Okay.
Let's see.
Lex, what do you want to
I'll set up the smoker stuff and
get that stuff going?
started.
Okay. So we'll get 2 hours into that.
Which probably means more firewood.
I think that'll count the time. Oh yeah, I guess that would be that. So it'd be 2 hours of collecting firewood. Give us a. Well, you're a ranger. You know what? You're gonna actually, and we've seen trees nearby. In spite of the shit weather, you're able to collect the stuff and bring it back. So you're gonna get sufficient supplies for that. Falcor, how long do you need?
2 hours.
2 hours. Oh, perfect. Let's assume Cola is around the same as well, because I think he's around the same level as you. That brings us to 6 p.m. So you guys will have to eat meals. You enjoy your meals, and then it'll be about 2 in the morning when the smoked meat will be finished. And that
I'm going to leave some out. Have you guys been leaving out with meat for the crag cats?
We've been flying and then resting in safe places, so no.
So we got to go back to some of the old tactics then. Leave meat out for the crag cat and. Okay.
Okay.
So, yeah, we'll find a small tree nearby, leave a little offering for the crag cats in case they come by.
So go ahead and cross off another 4 meals, and 1 more for the crag cat.
Okay, so we're down to 104.
Okay. And then, let's see here. While Lex is handling the smoking, Trin, if you want to help, you could spend, I think it's an extra half hour right now, so it'd be 6 hours to treat everyone's gear. To just do the prep, clean off the snow, get everything ready for, for action to avoid any kind of mishaps.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Falcor,
When
what do you...
went through the orcs' belongings and stuff, did he just have like normal stuff as well, like camping gear or backpack or?
Not on him. No, they left that behind when they fought. What are you planning on doing today, Falcor? Well, you're going to have about 8 hours of time to kill.
It's still blizzarding.
Yeah.
Is there anything I can do with my leatherworking to try and do? I'm not sure. Maybe run out and try to scavenge things from the griffins if anything's left at all, and make a rope or something.
Okay.
Just so we have some.
Yeah. Why don't you give us a? Let's set it as an intelligence check of. The spell would have been. Let's put it at 12. 12 was the caster level of it, so.
That is my worst one.
Oh, it's tertiary, so 30. 30 is your DC. But that's right, 20s are on dice, so. It's pretty close. You have 6 luck left?
I'm going to spend the 6 luck.
All right.
I have two I can give you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Give me some real good.
Yeah, so you salvage like an entire length of rope. You got 50 feet of rope.
Alrighty, my 50-foot of silk rope survived somehow.
Okay. Who wants to break the news to Cola?
Sorry about that. My neighbor was at the door and needed some help with something quick.
No
Apologies.
problem. So Cola, you can feel free to recover all of your spells. And overnight, you don't have bed rolls, so you actually don't recover any hit points. You would need to have bed rolls in order to recover hit points in a 10-hour watch. If you spend the entire day doing nothing but relaxing, you will start recovering hit points. But you guys can, once the spells are prepped, you can cast spells to heal if you like.
So Cola, we talked about leaving, but a blizzard rolled in, so.
Yeah, I can see that and hear that. Well, that's great. I guess on the bright side, what makes it difficult for us to travel will also make it difficult for them to travel. And based on what we're seeing here, we would still have a much better chance, even if we were both trying to make our way out of here, than they would anyway. So,
Yep.
That makes sense. Might as well just bunker down here and
Heal up.
Can we actually? Yeah, I like this idea of say a prayer for the griffins. Wait, cooking? We're not cooking the griffins, are we?
No.
Okay, Jesus, people.
Oh, were you not here when Lex critically downed 2 of the elk?
I was.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, we
But a thought I had And
not
maybe if
eating
we're gonna
the
be trapped
animals.
here anyway, like, oh, we can't even. The ground's not thawed. We have to do something for the griffins. They were good to
Falco
us.
just concentrate on the orc. You might need to go around and.
Oh no, I did
Concentrate.
the area, so it is
Yeah, I
an
don't know.
area.
If you
Oh, you
many
consecrated the ground
Ground,
around
so
here?
no, we don't get undeads walking around.
Oh, okay. I meant more just out of a respectful, like, goodbye to our griffins. Some sort of like, we can't really bury them out here in the tundra, but like,
We could do little cairns for them.
they were already given a Viking funeral. Ugh.
Yeah, well, remember, fireball is equal bits fire, but it's also like concussive force. It's a detonation, right? So
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. There's not much left to do anything with.
So, you will have an opportunity to prep your spells in the morning. We've given you 2 hours to do so. Remember, it's 15 minutes per spell
I
in
need about
CNC.
8, so
Once you guys finish your prep, Trin is working on cleaning your gear, so getting yourselves or maintaining your gear, so you guys will be ready to go tomorrow. Lex is working on smoking the meat.
I'm gonna do like 2 healing circles to get everybody back up once the spells are prepped.
Okay, yeah, go right ahead.
So there you go. It's both of them.
So 18 in total.
There's my 4th level slots gone.
Okay. Anything else that Falcarol or Colda wish to do with your day? You are kind of stuck indoors because of this blizzard.
I'm gonna reconsecrate the ground once it wears off, so we get another 16 hours of it.
Okay. Cola?
Well, Falco took care of the healing. I'm not gonna find any firewood in this weather.
Did anyone prep? Actually, the Rangers took care of that for you. Did anyone prep Identify?
That's not a bad idea. Maybe I would have. What level is that? I can swap out one of mine.
I think it's first level.
Well, does it? Lex in previous game had weather sense as a skill. Is that something you get as a ranger or as a
It's not something you get as a Ranger.
skill?
What I'll let you do is you can roll. What we've done for Night Below is just let you roll for tomorrow's weather so you can know ahead of time. So why don't you give us a D20 roll, Dave? Let's see what the weather's going to be like tomorrow. Holy shit, it's going to be perfectly still.
So great weather for travel tomorrow. So if you guys,
Yeah, today's awful. Tomorrow,
Yeah.
great visibility, no issues with
What I-
weather.
Yeah. I could cast an identify on and help out with figuring out what these things are.
Yeah, we have a great sword and a spear for sure that needs to be identified, and then a wand, and maybe that
And then
necklace.
a necklace or a gem or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've taken one instance of the spell, so what do we want to prioritize?
Shoot, because casting it, we're going to lose a D4 of Constitution for each casting. So maybe me and you should each prep
I
one.
might cast
So-
Endure Elements on myself after I cast this.
Yeah, and it reveals a single function of one magic item for each round it is in effect.
I'm going to prep 2 so we can get as much as possible.
Okay.
Wait, a single function of one magic item per round it's in effect.
Yeah, the duration is 1
Yeah,
round
I'm
per
looking
level.
now.
So
So basically, with your levels, you'll be able to, with one casting,
For a
you
weapon,
will be
there's
able
might be
to-
modifiers to attack and damage.
One round per
Oh.
level. 1 round per level. So if you're 7th level, you can get 7 rounds and 7 properties.
exactly.
so-
But the thing is, the way my reading of it is that it reveals a single function of one magic item for each round that it's in effect. So you wouldn't be able to like swap out magic items. You take one, you cast it, and then depending on your level, it'll tell you how many magic. Yeah.
Yeah, like the way I read this is we would basically have to cast multiple identifies on a single magic item in order to understand all of the relative properties.
No. What you would need to do is multiple things for multiple magic items.
So if you cast it on the sword, you'll get 1 round, you'll get the attack bonus. 1 round, you'll get the damage bonus. 1 round, you'll get a new property. And then it'll stop, and you'll be like, okay, I'm done with the sword. I learned 4 things. It took 4 rounds.
Exactly. That's my reading of it.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's rounds, and it's rounds based on the level at which you cast the spell. I'm sorry. That's silly of me. Is it, wait, rounds per level, but it's a level 1 spell, so I'm assuming that means the level of the character.
Yes. So if you're 7th level 3,
No, listen, because I thought you just cast it at a higher level. Sorry, 5th edition brain just wheedled its way in here for a minute here.
yeah, you're what are you 7th level?
Yeah.
I'm 7th level, so it'd be 7 rounds.
7 rounds, so 7
get
properties you would be identified for an item.
Okay.
Falcon's
And I'm
8th
8th
level.
level, so
I understand now. I had a brain fart.
And that's on an individual item. So if we want to do it on 4 items, we need 4 castings.
Precisely.
Right. Okay.
I'll
Okay.
prep 2. If you prep the other 2, we might be good. And we have to rest between it. We get exhausted, so we have to rest until the con's back, and then we can do it again.
Yeah, we have to
It's gonna
rest
take-
for an hour per each time you cast the spell to get the con back. If tomorrow's and the thing is, Falcor, I know we're eager to find out these properties. What I would suggest, given that, well, what time of day is it right now? Actually,
It
Wait,
is
it's
6
like morning?
o'clock once you guys have finished. 6 o'clock at night.
by the time we finish this.
Yeah, but they're working
So-
on the smoking until 2 in the morning.
Right. So my concern here is that we don't have the time to each do 2 castings of this and take the 2 hours of time resting to recoup the con, plus do the smoking and stuff, get a full night's rest, and be
Okay,
able
Andrew,
to travel
remember,
all day tomorrow.
survival
You're not
rules,
smoking.
everyone individually has things they can do. You have different tasks you can do. Sorry, Dave, I'm interrupting you, but I think that's what you were
Yeah, I
saying.
would say you're not doing any smoking. You cast your spells. You sit and rest.
Somebody
fine.
else is doing the smoking.
Okay, fair. As long as we're not going to waste the day to like traveling tomorrow when it's nice out.
What
You and
you're
and
caught in a
Falcrel-
blizzard. You and so Cola and Falcrel have nothing else to do for 8 hours.
Fair. Okay, so I'll swap out a second protection from evil for another identify. Sorry, and we'll do that then.
Okay.
That way we got all the items taken care of.
Okay. And what are the 4 items you're counting? There is a potion that was found on the orc. There was a spear that you've seen return to his hand. There was a finely crafted mace.
Yeah,
There's the
the-
necklace. There's the wand, and there is a 2-handed sword. So there's
Yeah,
a
the
total
great
of
sword.
6 items actually.
Screw it, I'll prep more identifies. I'll need another half an hour to prep them though,
Okay.
so I get 2 more.
Okay.
Move fear going down. And we'll. Sure, I'm just gonna prep all 4. I'll get the other 4, and Cola can get 2 of them.
Okay.
I'm gonna be exhausted most of the day though.
Well, if you're shut indoors, what better thing is there than using life draining magics to identify cool new stuff? And I'm sure none of this is cursed. Like, seriously.
Yeah, I was
What
thinking,
kind of
should we
weapons?
save protection from evil so while we're looking at these, we're okay?
what kind of weapons does Trin use?
What kind of, sorry?
What kind of weapons does Trin use?
Well, at the moment, bow and the staff, or a sword. He uses the staff because it's like magical.
Yeah, so I think it's his only magic item he had access to. All right, so
Yeah.
which
Fair. So-
item are we identifying first, guys? Potion, let's see, potion,
Spear.
necklace, wand, sword, mace, or spear?
Go for the spear.
Spear? Okay.
Yeah.
Not that I want to make Trin a spear chucker, but if it comes back,
He likes his bow, but
Like
he's
his
got
bow?
good strength. He's got good strength.
I think Falco's got a good point. I'll swap out one of my commands for identify instead and keep one of my protections from evil.
Okay. All right. So what this is a +2. Hold on here. It's in the where is it? In Adventurer's backpack. Here we go. It is a +2. I think it's called a war spear because it's used for war.
Spears have a purpose outside of war.
Hunting. It's primarily a hunting implement. All right, here we go. Oh, wolf spear. Wolf spear is 1d. Oh, he could throw it because he was fucking tough. So it is a 1d8 damage with the spear, +2 to hit, +2 to damage. Has a range of 30 feet, and it returns to the thrower's hand.
Nice.
And it does. Let's see here.
Seems pretty apt for a null to use.
It also it is the Night Hunter's spear, because it also grants a limited dark vision.
It's perfect for Trin.
Okay. So that is your first thing you identified. Let me quickly. I'm going to write down the XP as we go here.
Hey, let's see. I figured I'd go first since that took me 4 con. So I'm gonna need to rest for an hour before I get that back.
Okay. Which do you wish to identify next?
Your choice. Kola, you're going.
I'll do the
mace, the potion, the necklace, the wand.
I'll cast protection from evil on myself.
What's the duration of that?
3 rounds per level.
It's not going to do anything against curses, just FYI, bud.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Maybe I'll
Might
just
make him
skip
feel
it.
better.
Identify takes 10 minutes to cast, so your protection from evil will be gone before you get the spell.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. Forget that. Okay, right to the identify. I'll do the mace.
The mace, okay. So this is a +1 heavy mace. Let's see here. So heavy mace is 1d8 damage. +1 to hit, +1 to damage. And it can create... it has a number of minor charges, and you can spend a charge to create a harmless burst of multicolored light at a point that can be seen within 60 feet. And is accompanied by a crackling noise that can be heard up to 300 feet away. The light's about as bright as a torch, but it only lasts a second. So you can create a little burst of light, and every day it has 1d6 + 1 charges. So this is a flaring heavy mace +1.
That's kind of cool.
How many charges again? Sorry.
1d6
down
+ 1 per day.
Yeah.
Or you're putting in the party. Sorry, I was writing into the chat. I'll let you.
Okay. So that has been successfully identified. What is next?
Cola's D4.
Yeah, see,
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
out
my
of con that
D4.
drains from him.
Come on, roll low.
Oh.
Okay, so he's out of it. So the rest of the 50 minutes, we're both just waiting to heal, and then I'll go second.
What's up next?
I think goes over to Trin and secretly wants to bet on which one passes out first from exhaustion from casting.
Oh, we won't. We'll recover it
Assholes.
quick. But I'm gonna vote for the wand. The wand might be useful.
The
I got
wand.
5
Okay.
silvers, says Cola drops.
All right.
I'll take that bet.
Would you give us a D50? Oh, hold on. Actually, I'm not sure that's right. 1 sec. Let me quickly write down the XP. I like that they have the XP in the tables for it, but I wish they duplicated it in the description of the item as well, because it's kind of a pain in the butt to have to look in one place to get the XP of it and another. That's how D&D's always done it, so it's not a fault of C&C for doing it that way, but nevertheless, they reinvented so many cool things in it, it would have been cool to do that too.
John, can you put Falcor or put Lex down for that Dirk?
Would you
Unless
give us,
somebody else.
Falcor, a D50, D50 roll, please?
I don't think the Dirk's magical though.
15.
I know.
Okay. All right, so then what this glass wand is, this is a wand of invisibility. It has 15 charges in it.
Assuming basic caster level for the spell.
The caster level is, let's see here. as a 12th level caster.
Nice. Okay.
I believe you do need to be a have it on your spell list in order to make use of the wand.
Yeah, and unless you're a rogue and you can trick your magic items at a certain level.
Yeah. Okay. So that is that. Then, which Cola would you like to identify next? We still have a necklace. We have a potion or an amulet, a potion, and a two-handed sword.
Oof, so much to get through. I guess the sword.
Sword, okay.
Yeah. This will be the last one I can do. We'll have to try again for another thing. But the potions and stuff we can keep in storage. And
Well,
I've got 2 more identifies. I'm gonna be.
How quick you get?
Falcon, that's risky. All right. You're gonna be tired.
I think I can handle it. Even if I take another 8 points of con damage, hopefully I won't. But I'll still be alive.
all right, so this thing... Ooh, this is a really interesting piece. It has the carvings on it seem almost calamshite, like as if this has come from very, very far to the south. A distinctive, like there are things that are depicted on the pommel that only grow in desert terrain.
Cactuses.
There is also a vaguely menacing quality to it as well. There's a woman's face that looks very, well, I mean, it's the jagged teeth in the smile that suggests there may be something with this.
Maybe I don't want to touch it then. Too late.
Okay, so this is a great sword. So a two-handed sword, +2 to hit, +2 to damage, and it has the ability to, when touched to tinder, can immediately light a fire.
Oh.
This is the great sword of the Lamia.
Those do 2d6 damage, right?
I believe that's what it does. Yeah, it's a double. I have to look in the whatever's in the player's handbook. All right, that leaves only the necklace and the potion. Then, what's next?
We'll go after the necklace.
Okay.
This one I'm most wary about. So I'm gonna spend about 10 minutes casting the spell. Cola, you want me with protection from evil right as I finish?
I will attempt to time the casting of my spell, but you have to understand this is.
Yeah,
I
you'd
can't
also both
guarantee
be aware
anything.
that it won't protect against curses.
Well,
Yeah.
you know,
If it makes you feel good, I'll cast it on you. But
make me feel good.
okay, buddy, I'll cast it on you.
All right, so this symbol that has the, like I said, the depiction of a kraken on it, this is a necklace of adaptation. It wraps you in a shell of fresh air, making you immune to all harmful vapors and gases like cloud kill or stinking cloud effects, as well as inhaled poison, and also allows you to breathe even underwater or in a vacuum, or, say, caught in a cave-in. That's the necklace of adaptation. The final thing is the potion.
Okay, let's. Okay,
Even if I took 8 points,
I still have 2 con left after this next
Oh yeah,
one,
I gotta
so-
do my second con drain here. That's
The last potion.
oh for fuck's
Holy,
sakes.
I'm gonna be down like 13 con.
holy shit.
Fair. I'm at now 6.
This is a potion of water breathing.
Wait a minute. Unless these are randomly generated, I'm starting to think that they fished these out of water somehow, because the necklace would let them get pretty much
Like
anywhere.
say a lake. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
or it's a totally random generated item, and Kev's just sitting here laughing because it all ties in together.
As I do with
Well,
as a DM,
this is the oracular style of play. Like, we don't need to question what it is. We just need to assume that there is a reason for it to be here. So, all of those reasons sound very plausible.
This is pretty. If it is completely randomly generated, this is pretty awesome. That this is what
It is.
because it fits so well.
it's what I do with my players.
The whole fissure in Night Below, the fissure that's led to you guys actually getting down there too, random generation. That was not planned. So.
And the fact that it happened on like it was at 100th or 150th or something.
150th. Yeah, it was 149 is when you guys found out the thing and
finally,
got in. Yeah.
like an anniversary episode like that is when we finally got into the Night Below.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just this, yeah. You just gotta, sit back and let the randomness come to you. So, of those magic items, I'm going to start doing some quick XP calculation here. But of those magic items, are there things that you guys want to lay claim to? Assume that it's the 4 who were here who are going to be able to lay claim to it. So, of those magic items, do any of those jump out as things that you would want?
I mean, I don't really use spears, maces, or swords. I like my axes. So not super. I'm not eager for the weapons necessarily.
The spear would be useful for Trin, if only for the vision.
It'll help
The
with
night vision.
protection against non-magical arrow things that you come across. So, one of invisibility we can't really use.
Trin, I think you're not wrong that they can rogues can trick magic items at a certain level. I don't remember when it is in CNC, but
Falcorel is a character that uses two-handed weapons, but he's more of a halberd / quarterstaff person, like a kind of a reach thing. So he wouldn't want the spear. The last spear he got a hold of was yeah.
what do you guys think?
Didn't Lex want the mace? Did you say?
Lex doesn't have any. I don't. Is there like a bludgeoning damage versus piercing versus slashing in this game?
Not really.
Not really. Okay. So in 2E, all my weapons were piercing or slashing, so I've never had a bludgeoning weapon.
Yeah. I mean, I shouldn't say that. Like, I do tend, in the game rules as written, it doesn't, but I often make up shit. So having a backup bludgeoning weapon is not a bad idea.
Right. But Lex primarily will fight two-weapon style in melee with Balroggar and the the dagger of speed. So I have a +4 short sword and a dagger of speed already. So like if someone else is in need of a melee weapon.
Okay.
Ola, what you're fighting with Axe of Clangadin?
Yeah.
Why don't we go with the
Any
most
chance-
attractive thing? That amulet. Who wants the amulet?
Who doesn't want the amulet?
What does it do again? I wasn't sure.
It's a necklace of adaptation. You can pretty much breathe anywhere, and you're immune to like gas effects, like stinking
Yes.
cloud.
I suppose this would be any of us could benefit from that.
Double check. Do I already have an amulet on? Because I would immediately say no. I got a ring.
My holy
Stone.
symbol is generally I've usually said that my holy symbol is a thing I wear around my neck.
It doesn't count as your magic item slot, though. For purpose of that, certainly it's great if you want to roleplay it that way, but it.
Okay, so
Yeah,
it
this
wouldn't
doesn't
preclude
would
me
not
doing this.
preclude you from wearing that. Yeah. Remember
And
Benny
there's-
from the
in
Mummy?
this game, in this game, there is no way to really discern whether or not an item is cursed without basically roll on the dice, right? Like,
Yeah.
I mean, literally
I
taking
actually
a
don't
chance
think,
on the item.
even in 5e, like I don't think there's any version of D&D where you actually get an identifier will show you what a curse is. I don't think Pathfinder does that. I don't think any of the versions of D&D do that. Either version of Pathfinder, for that matter.
And if these guys were like relatively high powered, would they still be walking around with a cursed item?
That's what the curse does.
Well, that's the only thing is, I guess the only thing where you may have a suspicion cast over you is if you intended to give a cursed item to your to the Dvergar.
Yeah, and also Lex. I mean, I know about that because they're literally walking around with this a whole crate full of cursed black ice. So, I mean, they know what that is anyway, and so they're
Right, but if they're trying to set some kind of allegiance and they're trying to buy somebody off, you're probably not going to do it with cursed items.
yeah. I'm good with. I don't need any of these items.
Well, okay. Well, somebody want to go first? Trin?
Well, like I said, he would be happy to take the spear if everyone's in agreement.
Okay.
If other things are up for grabs, if people don't want, then yeah.
Spear to
Trin
Trin.
is definitely lacking in magic items, just because from the time that he joined the campaign until present, you guys have not had a real a big haul where stuff's been doled out to everybody. Just FYI.
Would the necklace also be beneficial to Trin? I guess it would, but
Yeah, I think anyone could use it, and if no one else wants it, then he'd
Oh, would
take
the
it.
necklace kind of interfere with your scent ability? Because you always have that fresh air around you, always able to breathe. Would you be able to?
Yeah, still
Would
wouldn't.
interfere with it?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
wrapped in a shroud of fresh air.
I mean, greatsword wouldn't be something bad to add to my list, but I've already got. I mean, it would be a non-reach weapon, so I could just use that in melee and not have to change my grip on it.
Yeah,
I'll go for the greatsword then.
I'll take the mace.
Okay, so that leaves the potion, and is Trin getting the necklace and the spear?
Yeah, if there's no.
Okay.
Does Kola not want the necklace?
No.
You sure?
Yes.
You did see there is something odd going on with Kola as well. Mechanically, you guys saw that he should have died and been vaporized. Even your characters in fiction would have seen, he was consumed in a fireball, and yeah, he seemed on the verge of death, but he didn't die. When all of your griffins just fucking were annihilated, and his eyes have definitely transformed from dark brown to gray.
Coley, do you know your eyes have changed color?
What?
Yeah.
Did you guys notice this? I just noticed it now while Kevin was talking.
It has slipped my mind. I was more glad to see him alive.
Your eyes,
What do you
gray
mean?
now.
What? The gray.
You know how your hair, your beards are silver? Your eyes are gray now.
Well, I mean, obviously, I have to take your word for that.
You could probably have it there's a polished, piece of.
I'll take the axe out.
Yeah. Oh
Trin's
yeah,
been
most
polishing
definitely.
stuff.
Yeah. And,
Yeah, it's got a big enough blade to look. Huh.
And in the reflection with the pale, light, I mean, honestly, you look like a ghost.
Oh, that's unsettling.
Silver skin, pale flesh, and then gray eyes.
Ugh.
Are you some kind of ghost of Clangeddon now?
I look like death. Wait, what?
So with that revelation, guys, I did the math for you too. So with XP bonus, with the role playing bonuses, with the goal bonuses, and with the adversaries you faced, and with the things that you found and identified, you guys
21,000.
are walking
100,000?
away with each 3,943 XP. That's 3,943 XP each.
That is crazy.
Drop in the bucket.
So then, for those listening at home, thank you so much for joining us for our most recent session of our ongoing Legacy of the Crystal Shard campaign. A near thing today, but our heroes have once again triumphed over their adversaries, albeit, it seems, on Cola's case, perhaps at somewhat of a cost. certainly at a cost of your stalwart mounts that have seen you across so much of the Icewind Dale. Hopefully the your insurance will cover those losses, and when you turn them in, they won't charge you for the rentals at Sky Tower Shelter. Too soon?
No.
You know what? I might have to get myself a good lawyer on this one.
Yeah.
You know what?
I was never going to forgive the gods.
I'm fine because guys, this is precisely why I told you we should have taken the extended warranty.
Exactly. And it's all on Cola's credit card, too. This is terrible.
Oh, no.
For those listening at home, thank you so much for joining us for session 890. This is session 90 of our campaign, guys. Night Below's got a substantial legacy behind it, too. But this one, 90 sessions in the Icewind Dale so far. So congratulations.
For a short-term campaign that was not supposed to last long. We're inching on 100.
We'll just start this off because there's a lockdown and.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, as is always the case, if you have any comments, questions, or concerns regarding the session, the campaign, or the game we're playing, please don't hesitate to leave a comment in the comment section down below, and I'll endeavor to reply in a timely fashion. In addition, you can find a link down below to the Dungeon Musings Discord server, where all of us are active. We have channels there dedicated to this game, this campaign, and every other game we run on the channel, as well as a bunch of other great channels. I got a chance to play last night in a terrific Advanced Dungeons & Dragons 2nd Edition group that was formed through our Find a Group channel. So there's tons of great people to play with over there. You are more than welcome to join us over there. In addition, there is a link down below to something called Heroes Save Villages. That is the charity fundraising campaign that we run on the channel. It benefits the SOS Children's Villages International Charity, a really great organization active in over 130 countries, benefiting over 80,000 orphan and abandoned children. And we have two ways lately of saying thank you to the players or to the donors who donate through that. One of them is in December, we'll be having our next charity raffle. And for every $25 Canadian that you donate, you'll get one chance to win the grand prize or one of the other great prizes in that raffle. If you want to see what was awarded in the last raffle, head on over to the Dungeon Musing Discord server's Charity Initiatives channel, and you'll see all the prizes that we gave away last time. In addition to that, we also will have charity sessions, including one later this afternoon, and the donors have helped to select what the game's going to be, what the game's going to be about. In this case, we're running Eden Studios' classic zombie survival horror RPG, All Flesh Must Be Eaten, and the donors have helped select the setting for it, the characters we're going to play, and the genre that we're playing into. So we're looking forward to an 80s style zombie apocalypse set in a shopping mall called Shop Till You Drop Dead. We'll be having donors will also be able to shape our next session. Our next charity session will be in November. That is going to be one playing a channel favorite, Conan 2D20, Conan Adventures in an Age Undreamed Of. And the donors will help select what genre, what type of Conan story we're going to be playing, and all the other stuff too. So the donors not only get a chance to win some cool gaming stuff, they also get a chance to shape the games that we run on the channel. And again, all money that is donated through that link goes directly to SOS Children's Villages International. None of it goes to the channel or any other middleman. It just goes to help out the kids who benefit from the services of SOS Children's Villages International. In addition, there's also a link down below to our friends at Noble Knight Games. Noble Knight Games is the preeminent retailer of hard-to-find and out-of-print games in North America. If you have you can also, they also offer a wide selection of new RPGs, board games, and card games, but my favorite thing they do is they have a great online selection of hard-to-find and out-of-print games, and if they don't have it in stock, you can want list or wish list it, and then they will send you an email when it comes in. If you do purchase something through their site of $10 or more, be sure to enter the code MUSINGS at checkout, and you will save yourself 10% on your purchase. The last thing I will say is a huge thank you to our stalwart heroes. It is not every group that will take the kind of setbacks that you guys faced with that last encounter with a plum and then come back the session afterwards. And it is worth something. Players like to be able to see their heroes survive, but sometimes they do face setbacks, and the loss of those beloved griffins that's no small thing. The fact that you guys took it without grousing or griping or whatnot and came back and faced it again, and then Dave showed up and lost his right away, that really says something about the quality of the character of our players. So guys, thanks so much for playing and being such great sports with these turn of events. So Dave, Andrew, Darren, and John, thank you so much for playing today, guys. I can't wait to see what you guys do next. So,
Thanks, Kev.
for those listening at home, we'll be back later this afternoon with some zombie apocalypse horror, but we'll be back in the Icewind Dale in 2 weeks' time. Until then, if you have any... until then, I don't want to start the outro over again. We hope that we gave you a few hours to take your mind off of the troubles of our world and to think about the troubles that our heroes in the Icewind Dale have been encountering. Finding themselves pedestrians once again being the most pressing of those problems. And until we see you again, stay safe, stay healthy, and happy gaming.
See ya.